Nicholasville Road.
Mr. Steak. I've never heard of
I have
that.
It was
never
just a.
heard of
It
them.
was owned, but one guy owned. He just had the one restaurant, and the number of people that would send back prime rib and ask for him to put it, cook it longer
Took it long.
was
Yeah.
just astounding.
Oh, I'm sure it was. I mean, that's how you serve it, and that's how you send it out, and
Yep.
people will send it back.
Mr.
Unless
Steak.
you just even if you ask for it, medium, they're not going to do it because they just cook it one way.
Yep.
Unless they're going
Yeah,
to throw it back in
exactly.
the oven. Yeah.
So we ended up microwaving a lot of prime rib.
I'll bet.
Mr.
I'll
Steak
bet.
is the name. Yes, the name is Mr. Steak.
That name again is Mr. Steak.
That's right.
I was a busboy for all of about 10 days and promoted me right up to fry cook.
What's the worst job you've ever had? The very worst. I know mine. I remember like
My
it was yesterday.
very first job, I washed dishes at the Saratoga restaurant down in Chevy Chase,
Oh wow. Is that your worst
and
job though?
that might have been the
Well,
worst.
your hands were
It was
always
pretty
clean.
nasty. Pretty nasty.
Well, my
John
worst
and I waited tables at Ryan's Family Steakhouse. That was pretty brutal.
In
Ryan's.
college or in high school?
In college,
College.
Whole troll.
I don't remember you doing that. Was this after
it
I'd
was
already?
it was summer.
Oh, okay.
During one summer,
My worst job
and
was in the army.
I would
Um,
say,
it was when we were in Iraq having to burn shit pots.
Ugh.
hmm,
Yep, you'd have to take a big snagger hook thing and drag the pots out from the porta potties. Fill them up with diesel fuel and set them on fire.
Ugh.
wow.
I've only ever had
And
two
then make
jobs.
sure you were upwind from it or downwind from it, whichever one is out of the way.
You did CAD and then worked at the garage, right?
That's it. I really
What's the
only had.
CAD?
I used to design piping layouts in plants. Like if they're
Gotcha.
building something, I'd go in
Yeah.
3D model or 2D model on the computer and lay it all
Yep.
out. And
I know CAD well, so
Was
that's
that
awesome. Man.
was that your major in
Good.
college or?
add, yes,
Hello?
I mean,
Hey,
you could.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, John.
There's a need for CAD out there. I mean, it's
there's
like
a
now.
huge shortage.
I know. That's why I'm telling Noah to get into engineering and go into CAD.
Like, I mean, it's a 2-year degree. I mean, you can hop in and literally get a job anywhere.
I know it's crazy, and you can make good money too. They need them so bad.
I was getting ready to finally get my big pay jump because
Yeah.
dad got sick. So I was getting ready to get my big pay jump. And they're like, oh, we'll give you $28 an hour. And I was like, I'm quitting.
Oh God. Man, that sucks, dude. But
And I
you
came
gotta do what
back
you
and
gotta
worked for
do.
Monopoly money. But I like it a lot better
Why do you call it monopoly money?
because it's not much and sometimes it don't even feel real.
It's going to pay off in the long run, though.
Yeah. I can't complain.
Yeah, you still got that get out of jail free card though, right?
Eh.
Hey.
What's that? What's
Well,
the
he was
joke?
talking about Monopoly money, so I was just
Oh, okay.
complete joke. Hey,
Not a
Taraka.
railroad.
All right, are we live? Is this happening? Is this real?
Yeah, we've been live for about 5 minutes.
Oh, hey, we got the pregame banner. Didn't even know it.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
You
Oh,
went on your Leeson and zilch to me real quick, dude.
Sorry, I'm picking
Yep.
the funeral.
Hey,
Hey,
sound
how
out of
you
my
feeling, man? Would you get sick too or something?
No, my
Oh,
laptop
okay.
shit out, so I just decided to build a PC.
Doc Berg,
That's
thank
right.
you for the
What'd you
subscription.
get?
Awesome. That's 3 months in
I
a row.
I built a PC. I got a 3070 Ti. I've got
I buy power. Did you do that? Or
no. I actually went to there's a store up here called Micro Center, and they have like a build your own PC section. You just go in and kind of talk them through what you want, and they'll just help you get all the parts for it, and then I just built
check
it
it out.
myself.
Doc, those channel points won't work on this stream. I've got them turned off so we don't get distracted while we're in the middle of campaigning. But thank you for anyway.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I want to take this opportunity though before we start. Jared, how much longer do you think we have in this campaign?
I think Well,
and a half years.
it's going to depend. It's going to depend a great deal on decisions that you guys make along the way. Picking up Gash the Minotaur, Gash the Gnoll. I mean, certainly has cut off what could have been a long, rambling um, session, or section of
Thank God for
episodes.
thank
So
God for
that's helped.
Gash.
So it just kind of depends. I think it could be anywhere from like 10 to 25 episodes left.
That's a 25. That's
Yeah,
almost
that's
Still,
half
that
a year.
doesn't.
I'm just gonna say, if we can find Grump and I can squeeze that 50K out of him, we can wrap this up in a week.
Yeah, you could put the
Um,
down payment for the new Shadow Temple for me
but the reason
with
for the
that kind of
That's right.
question
cash.
I'll
was
finance.
I assume that after this is done, we'll take a short break. Um, but when we come back, we're going to be on a new Twitch account. It'll be all geared towards our new kind of group, the Abyssmals. It'll all be Abyssmal this and that, and we'll be doing a new adventure, I think, right?
Yeah, I think
Kurt?
Yeah, are
so.
you running one,
Maybe,
Jeff, or is Jared doing another one?
maybe two.
Yeah. But stay tuned for that, and I guess with that,
Stay tuned, everybody.
I'll hand off to Jarrett and let him get it going.
All right. So just a quick little recap. We are in the labyrinth. The uh, making our way, trying to find the maze engine and the gallery of angels to get the final components for um, Viziran's ritual to rid the Underdark of the demonic incursion. And we left mid battle. You had stumbled upon some Garistros and some Minotaurs, and the Garistros being one of the demons that you were looking for. With You need to get a heart of a Garistro, and
Don't demons disappear, or do certain parts of them stay there?
they will, but well, they
Hopefully,
do eventually kind of decompose and turn into goo
Igor.
and ichor, however the hell you're supposed to say it.
hopefully the parts we
But
need
yeah, if
stay.
you can, assuming you can get to harvest that heart fast enough, you will be okay. Um, but we left with the situation being somewhat dire,
Yes.
as the Garistro had just put down
Daiki.
Daiki.
Yes, Daiki was getting a little too angry in there, and she wasn't using her training because
Well,
she's
I remember it differently. It seemed to
Yeah.
me that she was
no.
embracing the calm and quiet this
No, he
time around.
told her to. He told her to, but she
I
Right,
wasn't.
but she was using patient defense and stuff. She just
That's true. She did.
got
She
surrounded and hit by stuff. I mean, it
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
her.
true. She did, but I was thinking of the way that she needs to learn how to hit and run. Like monks have to
Gotcha.
step in the wind and all that stuff. And
Gotcha.
she's always staying in there and tanking. And which God bless her, she goes down all the time. Hey, bada bing, bada boom, whatever.
Hello.
But
Ain't nothing wrong with
she's
that.
gotta learn to do the patient defense, which she did, but she's also got to learn to step in the wind and get the fuck out of there, and pick her battles a little better. So she's still learning, but she went down again, and that's fine. She's tough, man.
She's down to clown.
She's
She's down
always
to
going
clown.
down.
So that's
She's
where we
yelling
are.
timber.
It was the Garistro's. He just finished his turn. She went down with the just a hoof to the chest, and
Boom.
it just boom, and she just collapsed. Right, it fell kind of right down into the edge of the Everard's black tentacles, which I believe Zilchin had cast,
Is
if
that
I
still
recall
up?
correctly.
Did she?
Still
Yeah,
up.
that's what it
Did
looks
it
like.
push her or anything like that? Those hooves don't push, do they?
There's not a. Oh, actually, she
If
would have
they
had to do
do,
a strength save, but she's unconscious,
unconscious. Yeah.
so she's just down.
Gotcha.
because it doesn't knock her backwards; it just makes her prone. So
Gotcha.
so she's down, and I'm going to change up some music here. I
Can
think
you
get some sound effects for the
share the
Minotaur
map,
battle.
perhaps?
Oh well, sure.
Because
Can't
there's
get it from your sheet.
there's some kind of a lock over the characters, and it won't let
I'm
me.
not,
It won't let me.
I can see the map.
I can get it. I can too.
Jeff, it's showing that it's showing that I'm sharing with Torment. Everybody else see the map?
Yeah,
I see the map.
Yeah.
I got it from my sheet like usual.
Huh,
Okay.
I did too.
I tried to open it from my sheet, but when I hover over the characters at the top, or my character at the top, oh, and now it's unlocked. Okay. There's a little lock to the left-hand corner of my portrait. It wouldn't let me bring the map up. But anyway, it's up. So what ifs?
What is going on with my Sirenscape? Is this not working? Are y'all not?
Do you want me to play
I
some
can't hear
music?
anything.
I can't hear anything either.
It was
I heard
working
it
earlier.
Yeah, it was. If you want me to,
Son
just
of
throw
a
on some
fucker.
music. I can.
Sure, that's fine. If you want to do that real
Until
quick,
you
and that
get
way
that,
we can
until you get yours ready, and then
jump into it.
I'll put in some combat music. Let's see. Can you guys hear that?
Yep. Perfect. All right, so it is Minotaur number one's turn.
Where are we at the top of the lineup, or we're?
We are not.
No.
I stopped mid, actually towards the bottom of the lineup, since Daiki
Daiki
went
went
down.
down,
So
that
we
was
stopped
the.
right there. Yep. That was the
Okay.
Cliffy.
That's a cliff.
It was
So-
a good Cliffy. It was a
Cliff
really
So
good Cliffy.
Minotaur one, who was awakened from the hypnotic pattern by Minotaur 6 earlier. I think that's correct. Let me make sure Minotaur
I think you can
6.
remove that hypnotic pattern if you would like. I don't think it's pertinent anymore.
All right. Yeah, I think everybody got awakened. So let me get in here, take that out. All right. So Minotaur 1. Here's the Garistro 1 bellow as Daiki falls. And he lifts up his head and bellows. Minotaur 6 bellows. Minotaur 4, who I think is restrained, he bellows. It's the death call of the legions of Baphomet. What is he going to do?
Is the music too loud?
Nope. I feel like he's going to go up here to Valor because Valor's closest to him.
Running for the exit, as I recall, on the
That's what I
No, that was a different one. That's Minotaur 3. That was running for the
Valor
exit.
is running for the exit.
Oh, that's right. Valor. That's right. That's right. Valor was
It
running
was
for
just
the exit.
it was just
It was
one
the fumble.
round of running.
Just
It
the
was a
one turn.
fumble.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
it's not.
correct.
It's not cowardice. It's only one round of running away.
He's only chicken shit for one
for
round.
valor.
So let's see.
Oh,
He did
it's
not
falling.
have. Okay, so he's going to do his gore attack first. As he steps up, he's going to swipe at him with
One left, right?
his big horn.
Do I have one mirror image left?
I believe you have one mirror image left.
And that hits the mirror image.
And that hits the mirror image, so the mirror image is gone.
Boy, that's been good.
And now he's going to swing.
And you still got to roll to see if you hit me. Or did you already? Was that what the
Oh, yeah,
Minotaur
it's a
one?
25.
Okay. Yep. That one.
So now he's going to swing with the great axe. And he's going to miss.
I can't remember. Are we hasted?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
L3. You.
L337 sees Garistro number one kind of get a little combination off on Daiki and finishing with a sidekick that put her down unconscious. And Daiki is going to come in to the rescue, so to speak. And she is just going to come in with both of her arms wide open and just bum rush, tackle, attack Garistro 1.
Sweet. Grapple.
I'm going to slide you back just a wee bit. massage off the square there.
That's right. It's a hug attack.
Hug attack.
All right.
That's a strength check.
I'm trying to get my. Figure out
It's
what the hell's going
athletics,
on
actually.
Yeah.
Here. All right.
L337 does
Garistro.
not have an athletics.
Oh, and then it's just
Do strength. Yep. Do your strength check.
Boom.
It's a big one. That is a
Yeah.
big one.
I bet these things are pretty strong too.
I bet they are too. She doesn't give a
Yep.
shit.
Woo!
He rolled a 2, and he's got the -4 from the synaptic static.
Synaptic static's extra good.
It has been big this combat. So Garistro 1 is grappled.
All right, so Steven's our grappling expert. So now,
One more time.
Your
If
second
I'm gonna
attack,
shove it, I got to do another strength check.
correct,
Yep.
and that will give it the prone condition. It's not going to be prone, but it just gives it the all the disadvantage.
17 this time.
Jeez Louise,
Yeah,
rolling
it's going to be tough to beat.
rocks. With my +7 strength, 25 strength. Still can't do it.
She doesn't give a shit.
Wow.
Look at that, -6.
Now here's the beauty of grappling. You first, when you grappled it, its speed went to 0, so it can't move. When you knocked it prone, well, to give the prone condition, now everybody has advantage, disadvantage on it, except for the ranged guys, of course. But it cannot stand back up because its speed is 0. So now you have it, and it can't get away unless it breaks it. So that's the beauty of it. You can drag it around wherever you want and all that. So it's a cool kind of mechanics. It takes a while, though. It takes a whole round to do it, but it's pretty cool.
Move over and hold it over the tentacles. Take that
Yeah.
Can she drag it into the tentacles? Is that kosher, or is that too much for this round?
How far did you go?
None. Well, hardly any. Like one step.
You can only go half your movement when you carrying somebody grappling.
Yeah, but you're right. She's right
got the
there.
movement.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
you're gonna have to drag that giant thing over.
Oh, you can't spin. You're not gonna let him
You
spin.
got Daiki right. I will let you drag it over top of Daiki. And that
I mean,
20 foot,
he picked it up. It's not
and
on the
that
ground
20
anymore.
foot
On the
tall,
hip
that
toss.
20-foot tall creature, you can drag right over the top of dead and dying Daiki.
Well, she's bench pressing it like Lex Luger, or having the rack, the torture rack.
She does not have
Like
this thing.
Thunderlips.
Thunderlips, ultimate
she
object
does-
of desire.
She does not have this thing held up that high. I don't
All
know
right,
if
well, then she's
that
like
strong.
Rocky when he picks up Thunderlips. His like knees are wobbling and he can barely throw him over the freaking rope.
Meatball.
That's right.
So you want to
Okay.
throw him instead of
Now I want to drag his ass into those tentacles if you'll let me, and she'll take what's coming to her if you let her do it. But if you say she can't do it this turn, then she's
Okay,
just going to
so-
hold him down prone. But if you'll
So,
let her drag
you
him
wanna
into
go to here.
Drag her over
the
it.
tentacles, she'll take her legs.
so
You
you
have
want to
him
go
in
to
a camel
there.
clutch, is what you got him in. He can't move. You just got him locked into the camel clutch.
You drag him there. Now, so you want to like just throw it over into the Everett's tentacles? Is that
But
what
I'm not
you're
giving
saying?
up my grapple. I mean, if
Oh,
L3
so
So
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
go-
go. So you're gonna go in with her.
I will go in with him, and we're both
Okay.
gonna
Oh,
freaking.
that's badass.
All right. So I'm gonna set you. What's
This
this
could kill it.
green? Do we remember what this green circle was?
No.
I think
Probably
I
not.
don't think
I'll
it's
see if I can
anything.
delete it. I'll delete it.
I got it. So I'm gonna slide. Freezing. I'm
Nice.
gonna slide L3 here.
But when you enter that, I think you got to
And-
make a dex save.
So L3 needs to make a dex save.
That's her strong suit.
Garistro cannot make a dex save because it can't move.
Can't move, yeah.
Oh, that'd be disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah, I would have disadvantage, you're right. It's got the prone condition.
13 dex save.
What is your spell save, Zilch? I think it is more than that.
I'm sure.
This one, this is it says
sure it's
intelligence.
19.
This might not be set up correctly, but this
What's
says
your total?
intelligence DC 17.
So it's
So
8
Oh, what's your-
17
plus
so,
5 plus 4, so 17 is correct.
So
So I failed.
Garistro's got to do that too, right?
so put the whatever conditions go on to L3. Put it on L3,
Gotcha.
and
set
and
up
it is a
all the way.
dex save, correct?
Yep.
Make
And
sure
she
to
doesn't give a shit. She's just dragging this Garistro in there and just holding him down. She doesn't even care that these tentacles are coming after her. She saw that thing kick Daiki in the chest, and she just went and grabbed his ass,
That's
picked
awesome.
him up, and drug him into the tentacles with no regard whatsoever for the tentacles,
Are you
like
like pinning
their
him
own
down in it like
safety.
you're holding him underwater? But he's
Yeah,
got
just
tentacles.
fucking holding him
That's
down.
awesome.
Like, fuck you, Garistro number one. You're my least
So
favorite Garistro.
so here's what we're gonna do. So here's what happened. So L3 failed the deck save.
That's right.
The Garistro got a 19.
Ooh, I
So
don't like that pattern.
what I'm gonna rule is
Without disadvantage, you got to roll it again.
Well, let me see what the prone condition is.
the conditions are
Oh,
on. So
It'll give it to
I've
him
got
automatically.
grappled and I've got
okay.
prone on the Gristro, and I'd rolled the save, and that's what it got. So
That's
Okay.
weird.
Let me see what the condition.
so here's what I want to rule.
Oh
So
shit! I'm sorry.
L3 is grappled, and L3 kind of got stuck as you're dragging it in, and one of those tentacles reached up and grabbed L3 by the arms. So before the tentacles could get hold of the Garistro, it got L3. But the Gristro is still in the grasp of the of L3.
That's right.
So
Because she ain't letting go. She doesn't give a shit about these
yep.
tentacles.
So that works. I like it. Well done,
Awesome.
L3. I
Says
have a feeling I'm going to hate this grappling nonsense, but I'll
pretty cool.
as a DM I
But
hate it.
learn to love it.
As a
That's
I
the
better
thing
learn to love it.
going.
It's the best thing going today.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
we are
you
turning
Kind of
into
what,
a
that's kind of what
full-on
Conan
wrestling
does whenever,
podcast.
when he shield bash and such. He
The
grapples
creature
shield
has
bash.
disadvantage on attack rolls, and it has to use half its move stand up, and the creature has advantage if the the attack roll against the creature has advantage. It's also within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. So just like the range guys have disadvantage against. So
Okay.
I'm
So
going to throw this out there for flavor. Would it be possible for me to trade my Griffin in for like a monster truck and we could ride around?
well, I was about to say L3 is about to win herself a color TV if she wins this match.
That's awesome.
I hope she doesn't lose her hair, man.
She's wearing a cowboy hat.
Lose or lose hair match.
Loser leaves town, and that is I suppose that is somewhat realistic, as the Gristro will be banished to the abyss should he die here.
She's from
L3
parts
L3
unknown.
L337 is the
No one
founding
knows where she's from.
the founding member of the UWE, Underdark Wrestling Entertainment.
Underdark Wrestling
Dark
Association.
wrestling.
Loser loses mask.
It's a cage.
B.
It's a tentacle
You are
match. Sunday,
All right.
Sunday.
Just clarifying this up. Restro. Is it prone in the tentacles?
He's prone.
Yeah, you
He's
will have
prone. He's grappled. I think because he's grappled, you may end up attacking with advantage, or it might be a push. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's disadvantage because of the prone condition.
Okay.
So,
And if you get a natural one, you are definitely, without a doubt, hitting
But it's
L3. And now, did L3 take damage
steady
from
aim, though.
that thing?
Yeah, it's 3d6.
Okay. So
you did steady aim though, so you should have a push on this. I remember you said you did steady aim last time.
But you don't
Okay,
get advantage on prone if it's a ranged attack, right?
correct.
Oh, he's within 5
Yeah,
feet.
that's why I
He's
pushed.
within 5 feet.
Okay,
though.
I
But
didn't
it's
know.
he's still using a range.
He's not within 5 feet because he's up on a ledge and the
that's
Gristro's
right.
down.
Well, the
I'm using
Grease
his
Well, but
bow.
the Gristro's 20 feet tall, so he's basically
Not
right
anymore.
down.
I got his face in the
That's
fucking
only
dirt,
5 feet
y'all.
laying
Okay.
down.
All right.
So what we're going to do?
It says
Yeah.
attack. Listen, it says
Hold up,
attack
guys.
rolls against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. So I guess range automatically has disadvantage if they're prone.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So he pushes there.
Sounds like Eron might have to jump off that ledge.
All right, EB, what you were saying something? What? So what? Let's
Sorry.
hear it.
TDS is a symbiotic entity going on, so he's going to go ahead and do his Halo of Spores damage and double it. So here's this.
Okay.
And
Nice.
this.
Critical.
And
Critical.
let's see here.
Critical.
Let's get into critical.
He's going to jump off this and he's going to do a gainer. He's going to gainer off
Into a flying squirrel.
and he's going to hit it. It's like going to gainer into a toe touch and like land at the perfect superhero
triple
landing, like
Indy?
on a knee with the hand down. Do we need
Hand
an
down,
acrobatic?
hand down, like one hand down on it, and the other hand with the hand crossbow,
Yes.
powering it right into its head.
So
All right.
we're going to head acrobatics this out.
Yes, we are. Oh.
Still a 14 though.
He got a 3 and a
Move, though.
14.
That was a difficult move.
That's a difficult move. So
If you had just left out the gainer, dude,
No,
and the
no.
toe touch.
all right. So here's what happens. So you do the
It's like a triple
gainer,
Lindsay.
triple Lindy off of the high platform, and as you come down, you're aiming for that space right between its horns, but he kind of turns his head at the last second, trying to get away from L3, and one of those horns is going to clip you. So here's what I'm going to do, because I was going to make it a 15. You got a 14. So here's what we're going to do. He's going to roll an attack roll on
Ooh, it's
you
gonna get his ball sack. It's gonna snag his ball
with
sack.
the gore, and if he hits you, you're going to feel it. Why is it okay, what am I doing here?
We're going to roll with it. We're playing this
Right.
out.
Hey,
Ball
EB,
sack.
just so you know, you have die key target. Oh, now you don't anymore.
That was me. It's on. I'm trying to get the Garistro to target EB, and it's messing it all up.
I was
'cause-
thinking he was going to land and roll his ankle, but this is a little bit more, but we're going with it.
Could be.
You're
If
all-
it hits
you're
that
all
ball
20
sack,
feet
you're gonna
out,
feel
man.
it.
Yeah, the ball
All
sack, man.
right, so
Your
here
ball's
is
gonna tumble
the
right
gore
out.
attack.
That's like 10 feet above the top rope.
Yeah, that's like cage.
No, that's a double
Top of
ladder.
a chain link cage.
Ladder match, double ladder.
Yeah, the
So-
ladder match.
Luckily, he is restrained, so I'm going to leave the disadvantage on, and it's going to cause him to miss because it dropped a nat 17, so it's going to miss. So the horn clips you, but it gets hung up in like your bootstrap, so it doesn't
I thought he was gonna say ball sack.
hurt you.
Your ball strap.
But it's hung up in your boots. Oh, that I tell you what that was. That circle was his moonbeam. So have you dismissed the moonbeam?
I have
Oh.
not.
Well, if
Okay,
you didn't,
so
then I would
that's
have
what that
thrown the
circle was.
Garistro in the moonbeam.
That's what that green circle was. It was the moonbeam, and it was
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, that was a dope description of shooting the arrow up in the air and causing it. That was pretty cool.
So
I know that. I just would take this turn and move the moonbeam on him.
well,
Yeah, we
if you
forgot
did.
about that moonbeam.
Yeah.
So this is way cooler than moving the moonbeam.
Ripping the ball
That's-
sack is way cooler, man.
But if I'd hit the attack, it was going right in his groin. There's no doubt about it. He was going to be scrote damage.
Throws my goat.
All right,
Scrotes my goats.
Scrotes my goats.
We were all thinking the
roll
exact
roll
same
your
thing.
attack.
Oh,
God, I can't believe some of us are in our 50s, man. We're just talking like we're 10-year-olds.
Keeps us young.
I know.
One.
Bourbon keeps us strong.
Oh my goodness.
Miss. Double fives.
Next shot.
Oh, it rolled right off that 20.
He had
Come
flashes
on,
of-
dog.
Double eights.
He had flashes in his
Double
brain of getting his
fives,
balls
double
stacked,
eights.
so he-
Last shot.
Doubles are cheap.
Why do you get 4 shots?
Oh, come on.
Is that
I
a
get
Yahtzee
This
three.
is his
yet?
third shot.
Oh, okay.
Natty 20.
Nah, fucking 20.
But he's attacking with. Oh, I guess you know what?
The first shot
He
you
would
should
not
have
be with.
pushed.
Yeah. So roll it again and hit advantage on this.
Just the first shot, because the steady aiming is only the first shot.
Well, he jumped on top of it, so but it's
Oh,
still
that's right.
restrained.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you a hit.
All
He's
right,
dead.
let's
This motherfucker
load
is
this shit
dead.
up. We need
I'm in the business.
You still get sneak attack and all that jazz, don't you?
Everything.
Oh yeah.
All the jazz.
All that jazz.
Painful
Make sure he
jazz.
gets his symbiotic entity.
And he's pissed off because his nutsack got grazed.
Yeah, and that hurts the worst. Like it just barely gets nicked, man. It's just like, oh, you want to throw up.
38.
Hey, when I use my hand crossbow.
We got to get you a magic.
All right, yeah.
I almost took magic weapon.
16
just so
points.
Give
I won't
that to you.
lie. I fucked up there, guys. I had been using my longbow the whole time, and I had
Yeah,
forgotten.
but I think that would be too much. You can't do that after.
No, you
off
can't
the
do all
top
that
rope.
longbow.
No.
Nope.
You played it right. Or the only other thing you
I
could have
think
done
that's
is
right.
whip out like a dagger or something of that nature.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
All right, and that is his somewhat epic fail of a turn. Wasn't completely.
You know what? It could have been
I
worse.
think it was all
Could have
right.
been way worse.
I'm
It was
guessing
cool.
Zilchin's kind of like
Zilchin.
on this ledge up here.
Research critical.
Zilchin is on the ledge, looking down.
Okay,
Kill it.
so I can see the Garistro.
Yep.
Most of my stuff's gonna hit everybody else. Okay, so
I think you'd probably have to move to
Fireball.
see the Garistro, really, if I'm being honest.
Fireball. Zilchin? No. Why? He's right up there on the
because
thing.
it's
He's
down.
looking down.
Because okay, well,
I mean, he could
because it's
certainly
beneath
see
him.
he could see the top edge, like the
Yeah, the cliff is 20
northwestern
feet
edge
tall,
of
and
the
if it's 20 feet tall, you
Yeah.
can see its horns, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm okay with it.
All right.
It's big. It's a big fucking thing.
I mean, it doesn't hurt him to move, but okay.
So 4 glowing bolts are gonna come out, and I'm gonna use magic missile on the second level. They're just gonna kind of fly out like the whistling birds from Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. I like
Kind of
those.
just fly around. And they dodge all the tentacles
This
and
will
everything.
probably kill it
Yeah, I think so.
So
because it's automatic hit. So just roll
They're
it.
not going to miss. We know that.
1,
Perfect.
2,
Damn.
3.
God damn it, Cade.
Oh,
God damn it, Cade.
Ah,
Hey,
I
those
tried.
last two added up to 5.
No, I'm just kidding, man. That's good damage, man.
And then
15 out of 20.
he's just gonna kind of stand up here, keeping away, watching everybody else attack it. I'm gonna hang on to the concentration.
All right.
That should.
Master Shin. Daiki is
Alright.
down.
He sees
You
her go
watched
down.
your protege, your
Yeah.
Padawan, get thumped in the chest by that gigantic Minotaur hoof.
Yeah, Master Shin, he looks with expressionless compassion. Just so much compassion in that expressionless face. And he will run down to here. Let's see, does he still have his foreboding shadow on? I think he does. Let me see real quick.
It does. You do appear to have it on.
Alright, so he will run down there and he will use his bonus action to move it to him. Is it on that Minotaur right now? I can't tell. Or Grigoristro? I think it is, maybe. Do you see it on him by chance? Garistro?
Let's see. We've got Snappy
No,
Static.
it's not. It's not. Okay.
Hexblade's Curse. Yep.
I will put that on him real quick. With the bonus action. We get to it.
And the whole time, he's just thrashing and swinging around and just futilely bashing
Wrestling
his
with,
body,
L3.
wrestling with L3 and her.
She's got him in a figure 4, though. That's the problem.
That is a problem.
Alright, so Shin sees this big Minotaur leg come out. Perfect Shin material. And he runs over and he does like a jumping overhead with his mighty Staff of Striking Tenebris. Now he will get advantage because this dude is prone. So let me put that on. There
You
we
are
go.
out of strikes, correct?
I am out of my staff.
Yep.
But I'm not out of stuns. Oh man.
Okay, those dice are.
Yeah, I gotta fix it.
It's like, where did numbers go?
All right, there we go.
I think you rolled a natural 1.
Nope. All right, let's see. My foreboding shadow did not roll. Can you put this D6 on him?
You don't have to target it.
That's probably why. So if you could put
Yep.
that on him. All right, let me target him real quick. There we go. All right, that was attack number 1. He will spin and attack with Tenebrous again. See if these dice are any better. And it still didn't put that on him, so here we go. I'm rolling 2 1s on damage. All right, then he gets
Okay.
his hasted attack. And I'm just going to put this D6 on here real quick.
Yeah, it's still not on.
It didn't get him.
Grisha.
Okay. Let me take that off then real quick. Put that on him.
I just love the image of all those tentacles just writhing around and slapping at L3
Oh, yeah,
and
Right. Like
slapping
in
at
Fellowship.
L3's
and
holding
like-
her head up, trying to keep it away from the.
And L3
And
just doesn't give a shit. She's just
And
not
like,
even-
every now and then, Daiki, unconscious, about to start doing death saves,
Yeah.
laying right there at the edge. Wouldn't that be a tragic
Yeah.
if one of them hit her?
I don't think he
Reaches
can't
out,
go outside of its radius, can it?
gives her a big wet slap across the face.
Another 1 on the damage, but that's
Damn.
okay. I did some deal. That's
11
some
minimum
decent
damage.
how's he
So,
not dead?
I don't know. I did
'Cause he's
12,
got-
18, 19,
I'll tell you how many hit points they start out with here in a little
23.
bit.
I bet it's
All
a
right.
goodly amount.
23, 32. I did 40 points of damage, and it's still up. So, all
He's been critical for a while.
right, and
I will
then,
tell you that, yeah, it's got a ways to go.
all right, that will be Master Shin's. Well, actually, he's going to move down to here to get closer to Daiki, and that will be his turn.
All right, Minotaur 6, who heard the bellow of the Garistro, who bellowed himself, looks over in the direction of the Garistro, sees that his leader, his demonic liege lord, if that's not the right thing, but his demonic leader is tied up and tangled with this giant robot-looking thing. And he is going to charge. And he's going to charge Master Shin.
Bring it.
As he runs, lowers his head. And we are going to gore attack. Fucking synaptic static. He's going to miss.
Love me some synaptic static. Bar's got a bard.
And miss. Worthless. Worthless.
Thank you, Mr. Bard.
Chance.
I'm flying around overhead, taking it all in, knowing exactly how important I am.
Hmm.
You're welcome, Master Shin. You're very welcome. And I'm flying overhead.
That humility, man.
If we ever do let's do a level 20, pick a group. We'll all do bards, and 2 of us at least have to be one a wrestling manager, and the other is a barbarian that talks about his own matches all the time and tells stories while flexing. Flexing's how he casts his magic.
Like Macho Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Cornette
flying
and Jimmy
around
Hart.
on Merv. I'm taking it all in, managing my people. I'm going to
Mouth of the
cast,
South.
with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Miss Daiki.
Boo.
Sweet.
Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine Jimmy Hart flying around on a griffin.
Jimmy Hart, the mouth of the South, flying around on the Griffin.
Thank
And
you, sir.
Daiki is up.
Well, she's still down, but she's still prone. She got to
Yeah.
get up.
Come on,
Okay.
Nike, get up off the ground! That's what he yells out.
Got a megaphone.
Get up off the mat!
That's right. And then, while he's flying around, he's going to look at Garistro 1 and he's going to say in the loudest, most resounding, inspiring, melodious, beautiful
humble.
singing voice you guys have ever heard. Darkness, thank you! Like he always does.
Yeah.
Like he's
Like
been
he always
doing
has.
He
from
coined it.
day one.
Like he always has since the first episode of this 107 episodes. Like he always does
Always.
when he casts Mind Sliver. And he's going to cast it on Garistro 1. And he fails.
Sweet. That means whoever's up next, if he's not dead, hit him with a saving throw spell.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
He's got 1d4 minus.
On his save.
Yep. Okay.
You done?
That's it.
All right, so Minotaur 4 is restrained. So can you remind me, Zilchin, what he needs to do to be unrestrained? And do I need to take any damage or anything of that nature?
Let's see. If it starts in the area and is already restrained, it takes 3d6 bludgeoning.
So it needs to do the
Let me
bludgeoning.
roll that. Yeah.
Greaser. Oh wait, which one?
Hey,
Minotaur 4.
Joe Bob and Cade, your cousin Sydney got herself a job at a dispensary today.
Really?
Nice.
So
Is that good or
remind me-
bad?
Remind me to tell you what happened with that. She sent me for the pain and all that. You know.
yep. Mhm.
I'll tell you. It's a good story, and I'm gonna tell it to you later. So remind
Okay.
me.
Oh, it's fine. She's going to be basically full time and decent hourly wage plus tips, and she's going to get a
Sweet.
discount on her product. So
Oh yeah.
that's going to save us a
Yeah.
fortune.
People, workers at,
You
at
gave
a
me a skippy.
workers at a pot dispensary get tips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her official title is Bud Tender.
Bud tender.
Yeah.
I thought it'd
Yeah.
be Budista.
I'm crapping you negative.
Batista.
So how do I get out of this thing? Do
You
I
have
roll a
disadvantage
save? Do I do
on your
strength
dexterity
check?
17
save.
deck save. Yeah.
You have
You
disadvantage.
can use your
17
You
dex
can use
save.
your action to make a strength or dex check. Its choice against your spell save DC, which would be a 17.
Okay, so I'm going to do strength then.
But you do not have disadvantage on that.
Do not have disadvantage.
Only on
All right.
dexterity saving throws when you're restrained.
Come on. 18. So he breaks loose, but that is his turn, or that's his action. So let me take that effect off. And he will step out of this nonsense. And he bellows and roars. Daiki.
All right. Daiki is up, and Daiki is going to bonus action, step of the wind to disengage. She's using Master Shin's teachings, and she's, instead of getting up and being pissed off and or whatever, she's going to try to think logically and realize that she's going to be no good. People are going to waste resources to keep her up. So she will use Step of the Wind. Where are you, Step of the Wind? There you go. And she is out of key points. And so 5, 10. She could only go to, well, she can't even get out of there. 5, 10, 15. She'll have to go this way, but then they can get to her. I don't know if disengaging is even going to be worth it, to be honest with you. Alright, so it's not, because they'll all be able to get to her. So what she's going to do is she's going to,
Well, that's bonus action, right?
yeah, it's a bonus action.
Well, then she
but
could double move.
Well, she can, but she's only got she's got to stand up too, so she's not
Oh,
gonna.
yep.
So let me see if she
But
can get around
that's only half of the first movement. So what's her movement?
40. So she'll
40.
be able to
So
do
she
that.
can
5,
still go 60 feet.
10. Okay, there's 15 right there. Don't accept it. 15,
Mm-hmm.
20. That's actually 20, 30. So she will go all the way back to here, and that will be her move.
And I make fun of her. What are you running away for?
I'm using my head.
All right. She done?
Yes, she's done.
Never been more disappointed.
Trying
All right,
to
so
keep her alive.
Torment
She hears
sees. Oh, go
she
ahead.
hears the ghost of Olaf whispering in her ear.
She did it for Olaf.
Do you want to live forever?
Or come see me in the
All
afterlife.
right, Torment. Sorry, I interrupted you.
That's all right. So Torment sees Daiki go down the round before, and when that happened, a feeling that he may have never felt before. One of
Mm.
he's not
Get
sure
chubby?
he's not sure what to call it, but let's just say his heart grew 10 sizes that day.
He's got a semi. You do have yourself targeted,
Oh,
by the way,
it's more than just
before
a
you do
semi.
anything.
And he says in his most tormented voice, "Garistro, Silafir, take you!" And he levels his bow, and he is going to fire.
I think it's funny. I think Torment goes into a rage of his own because the only thing, whenever he's fighting, the only thing he ever says is, "I look here, take, bless me," or
Hey, he's appealing to his patron.
Okay,
Every
so
time he
He's
says
got
it.
that
the
big charisma. He's
Garistro,
got to use it.
That's why the other guys didn't stick around because you were whining so much. It's always wanting something.
so the Garistro is still down, right? Like prone.
Gristro is still
He's
restrained, prone, and grappled.
So there will be no advantage. So
But you will push. So.
yeah, it'll be a push. So first attack.
Brutal.
That is
Every
a
time.
miss.
Torment prays to Silafir. EB just turns around and goes, "Yes, child."
Yeah. Yes,
And
my
the
child.
second attack. Oh, rolled right off that
20.
nerdy fucking
Ooh.
20.
God, it's
And
that's brutal.
Which god's he going to take next?
I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see what pops up down the road. But he is going to take a step back, or he's going to put himself in between Daiki and the Garistro,
No, look at that.
and that'll be his turn.
Little Leviathan.
All right, it's gonna go 30 to here. It's gonna go. Whoa! I didn't.
Little Levy.
Wait.
Where did you want to go? Down here?
Well, that was 30. Yeah,
Yep.
and then 20, 10. Gonna nip at this one's heels a little bit.
Okay.
Nip it.
So
Gonna
you're
nip it.
not quite in flank.
It gets automatic.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Pack
Pack tactics. Yep.
Natty 20.
How about that?
Rip out that Achilles.
Crit table on the steed. God, I hate this.
You don't have to do a crit table
No.
on the steed.
I think I do. I mean, we've done it on everything. So
Yeah, but this is just Merv doesn't get one, does he?
Yeah.
all your damage rolls for the remainder of the encounter get +2. Power
Okay.
boost. So
All
+2
right.
damage.
Damn, that would have been an 11.
Take another nip.
Boom.
6. God
Mhm.
damn, you're just killing it.
All right. That's Little Levy's
Minotaur's
turn.
walking with a limp after that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, every
All
little
right,
bit
Minotaur
helps.
3,
there's
you heard
4
all
of
the
them.
bellowing.
There's 4 of
That's a
Minotaur
them.
lot of
3
belly.
heard all the bellowing and comes back around the corner, looks
I don't even see
around,
Minotaur.
looks around. He's up here. Yeah, you can't see him from where you are. And I'm going to roll. I'm going to make a roll here to see what he does because
You're
I
actually
think it
gonna
could go
roll it,
either
Doc.
way. And I'm going to roll I'm going to roll this. And 11 or higher, he's going to stick around. And anything 10 or lower, he's rolling out. So here we go.
He's already scared and run away, right?
Yeah.
And he is going to, whoops,
Hey, go. Hey, go.
take
He
off.
mistook their
Just,
roars of pain
He
for,
said,
or roars of celebration for pain.
fuck this
yep.
shit, I'm out.
Valor.
All right. Demogorgon just really, really, really wants that demon blood, so it's gonna come over here.
Okay, Valor, you've got 2. You got Leviathan and targeted and Garisha.
Oh,
Okay. So you're going to go away from, take the attack of opportunity from the
yep. He wants the
Minotaur
big
1.
dogs and he
All
wants to
right.
finish what he started.
All right. So let me do this real quick. All right. Great axe. Here we go. Miss. Damn it. Okay.
With a 21. Jeez. 21 misses.
Damn.
You are up.
First swing. I don't have to click advantage, right? Because it should already get.
It should do it automatically.
Yeah. All right. Damn, 19.
It's a
I'm
32
gonna
afterwards.
go ahead and put on Divine Smite level 1.
Dead.
He gone.
53.
And I roar like a dragon again. And then I just come over to opposite a little levy and start swinging on this one.
How'd you kill him?
Is the Garistra? Yeah, tell us your attack. That thing's it's been held by L3. Describe
Okay,
your kill.
I'll just run over. I'm running full speed. I just leap and just swipe its head right off. Easy
right.
peasy lemon squeezy. He had it head all sitting ready, pretty for me.
And its heart falls out of its neck into the tentacles.
Well, if it took more than one hit, I was gonna be carving it. Like I would have said, I would made select strikes in its chest and then push through for the heart. But I'll just do that instead. So I'll just do this one. I need to roll for advantage.
Do you have the movement to flank with me?
I'm flanking with Little Levy right
Leviathan.
now.
I got you.
And concentration spells at any time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So after the Garithro goes down, I'm probably gonna take away the black tentacles so L3 isn't stuck in it.
All right. So Greastra goes down. You're going to free action. Let the tentacles fall.
Do you have another attack, Valor?
I
Oh,
took
no.
3 and hit with all 3.
So you hit Minotaur 6 twice?
Yes.
As the tentacles recede into the stony floor of this cavern, Minotaur 1 looks around. The Garistro, 2 Garistro fallen to this group of mighty adventurers. That momentary flash of excitement and bloodlust dissipates. All right, I'm going to do it again. As he
L3 is
looks
like dripping.
somewhat dripping with demonic
Black
ichor.
ink, that black ink from the tentacles and stuff is just coming from like her chest down all over down her arms.
So Minotaur 1 looks around. He watches the other one go away. And you don't know this, but I'll tell you what he's thinking. He can die here, die in this combat with these creatures, a valiant death in battle, or he can run away cravenly and face the wrath of Baphomet. And he will stay. I can just get there. And he's gonna just take off running and charge. I was gonna attack Little Lev, but really, what good is that?
I mean, there's 3 mirror images on. You could. It's surrounded by a pack of dogs.
And he's gonna attack the only other one that he can really get to with his charge. So here's the gore attack. As he lowers his horns. Gets down in a 3-point stance, lowers his horns, and
Kicking that back foot.
goes on 3. Why did it roll twice?
He's got Shadow of Moil.
I got
Oh, you got
Shadow
Shadow
of
of
Moil.
Moil on.
Yeah.
So miss. Great axe attack. You people and your fucking shit that I never can hit. And he misses. And he just raises up and he holds out his arm with his axe above his head and just yells, knowing that he has signed his own death warrant. L3.
L337 gets back up to her feet. She just drops the Garistro one's body, and the tentacles are just disappearing all around her, kind of miraculously. And she's just gonna run over here and she's just gonna do a punch attack on Minotaur 4.
She pulls a chain out of her panties and
If she had a Samsonite chair, she would swing it.
I like the chain, man. It just comes magically.
She's
out
got a
of her.
little razor blade. She's got a razor blade between
She's
her
got a
fingers.
razor blade in
She
her tights.
reaches into
Next
the
time we go
band
to
of her
Donald,
tights
you can-
and blows smoke in its face.
Next time you go to Gonogram, you can have a chair made at the foundry.
Yeah.
Blow,
Magic chair.
blow some blue ink in her face. Who's that? The Great Kabuki?
Yeah.
And she
Missed.
Or she's gonna pull out a Lawler fireball, man, and just
Oh, yes.
That's
those
gonna
are
be
the
a
best
hit.
of all.
Ooh. The last
14.
5 slowly rolled over.
That's the end of her turn.
So people that have not watched this before are probably thinking, Jesus, all these people talk about is wrestling. But funny enough, this
Not usually.
we did
The
not.
first-
No wrestling ever came up until last episode,
Yeah,
and
100
here we are.
It was 104
We can't get away from it now.
104 episodes. We never mentioned WWE once, and now we've mentioned it
No.
twice.
And really, let's be honest,
Championships,
WWE wrestling is bogus. That's
Yeah,
only that
Championship.
high. I'm talking championship wrestling from Memphis, Tennessee. Is the
We're
only
talking
wrestling.
television champion.
Television champion, loser leave town.
Yeah.
Coco Beware lost the loser
Dutch
leave town
Mantel.
and turned into Stagger Lee.
Stagger Lee,
Dirty
I
Dutchman.
remember that.
Dirty
Yep.
Dutch Mantel from Oil Trough, Texas.
And it's so funny because Stagger Lee had just the most unique body type. He was so
Yep.
short and squat, and Stagger Lee comes with a mask on, and he's exactly the same size.
And what was great, Coco Ware was just like the random guy that just everybody got to kick
Beat
the
up
shit
on.
out of and
Yeah,
beat up
yeah.
on. And then he puts the mask on and he's the television champion of the world.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
EB,
that
you are up.
anonymity works every time.
Yep.
Hearts unknown.
He fought without inhibitions after that mask.
Yeah.
EB, what you got? You got the moonbeam there.
He's not here.
Oh, hey, it's Cameron.
Hello.
Special appearance. Cam, what do you want? What are we going
Shava.
to? This is
I
Shava,
Shava
also
Moonbeam.
known as Cam.
I Twitch/YouTube. I don't know. I'm actually in class, so I'm not at his computer.
I'm giving a
I-
lecture right now.
my last class, and
Is that the
the
teacher I hear
schedule
talking?
just didn't work out. So Kennedy's crying, and he is tending to her. I'm just gonna say, whatever the most like ballsy move is that he could possibly do and put himself in danger, I'm gonna say
He
go for that.
sticks. All right, he sticks his hand crossbow in his mouth.
Got it. Nat
I have had
20.
enough.
Let's do it.
Goodbye, cruel
Do
world.
it. No,
He'll
let's
change in his own moon.
get.
His other eye out, and he's a
I mean,
blind
let's
Minotaur,
get,
I think.
let's
I
get
think he
right
will
up
probably
there.
attack.
And trust your
I would
judgment,
say he would
but
attack
likes
Minotaur
danger.
1. He does
Yeah.
like danger.
He
So
likes to take
well,
risks.
I think what he will do
Climb up on his back and shoot it.
is like,
Oh yeah, probably.
you know what? He's gonna. I think that's a good idea. He's gonna run down here and climb up and like take a jump up and try to get up onto L3's shoulders. So you're not at the computer to do a roll, Cam?
I can get there. Hold on.
Give me when you get there. Give me an acrobatics check.
Uh-oh. Where'd my music go?
One moment, viewers, listeners,
Sweet, sweet.
watchers.
Cam, for those of you who have not joined us for, if you watched the first episode that we streamed, she was Shava Moonbrook, and Cam started out the campaign with us, but then she had a baby,
Yeah.
and
they
she went
really
back to
just
grad.
threw things up.
She went back to grad school, and basically she had to, baby school. She kind of had to bounce on
Did
us for a little bit.
adult things. You know,
It's adulting on
I
us.
never know when I'll come back.
All right, so he just takes off,
Oh.
runs, takes a big leap, puts one foot like into L3's, like her little like on the hilt of the sword that's in the scabbard,
The small
and
of
just
her
climbs
back.
up and jumps up on the shoulders. And so I'm going to target Minotaur 4 for you there,
Okay.
Boy, I left you
EB,
hanging for
and
me.
you can swing
It's a
away.
Bango Lono move.
What is he? What's he swinging here?
Not swinging, to shoot away with the hand crossbow.
He's hitting it. He's pistol whipping it with his hand crossbow.
That's pretty bad.
He takes the arrow out and just stabs at it.
You said number 4.
He runs through the
Yes.
withered tentacles, grabs one and slaps it in the face.
Look at that! Look at that!
Heck
That
yeah.
got her going. Now she wants to
Special
Right
guest
back.
appearance.
No.
What a
One
bad
nat
shot.
20. One nat 20 and was riding the high.
Wow, this is gonna hurt too, man. You got to put a sneak attack on and all that. Do you remember how to do
Do,
that?
do you know how to do all
No,
that?
I never knew how to do that.
Okay, let me find his sneak attack. So there's
I
sneak
barely
attack.
knew how to do my spells.
All right, roll damage now.
This is gonna hurt, man. It's gonna be a lot of dice.
Ooh.
Wait. 48. Huh. that doesn't
48 points. I think I might have missed something, but we'll call it 48 points.
He's fifth
And
level.
the target's going to make a DC 10 plus the level con save. Looks like I need to check my spelling on my crit table. It's a con same, or its attacks do half damage the remainder of the encounter. So con save for Minotaur 4. I tell you what, go ahead and attack. Do your second attack.
Is that with the crossbow?
Same thing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he had to use something different. Not as good.
It's gonna hit. It's still a hit. I think I missed a synaptic, or not a synaptic, whatever that does stuff. Anyway, so it
There you go.
jumps up on L3's shoulders and just boom, boom, 2 crossbow bolts right in between its eyes, and it falls
Oh.
dead.
Folks, that's how it's done.
That is how it's
How it
done.
goes.
Now you
Anything
shoot the
else?
other one.
See you
can do the
guys
other one, can't
in another
And then
3 months, maybe.
Shava turns and swaggers out of the room.
You have another
Right.
hit though.
Yeah, you do have
Oh, you
another
don't.
attack if you want.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Yeah,
because
Oh.
you can do a bonus action attack. Yep.
yeah. Shoot this one up.
Minotaur 6 probably.
Order
I got it.
Abyss
I got it
over
targeted for you if you just want to roll.
Okay, yeah, we'll do 6 here. I forgot what his token was, honestly.
Using L337's shoulder as a pommel horse. He spins
I
around
see.
and
Yeah, he's pulling a Kurt Thomas.
Kurt Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Jim Cotta.
Jim
I'm not going to tell Joe Bob anything that I've done. I'm just going to tell him he'll have to go back and
Aaron Cotta.
watch the stream.
He'll read about
Deal
it
with
next
the
week.
I'll
consequences.
read about it in
yeah.
the journal. Read about it in the journal.
That's how you know.
It's true.
25 points of damage. Boom. Cam comes in and just
Slaughters.
Starts tearing
Joe
shit
Bob's
up.
back. He's
Tear
very
shit
concerned
up.
about his sneak attack damage.
Just from a party
but,
perspective, can you play EB more often?
Yeah.
Always, yeah, definitely. I mean, now that my class is over, we'll be better. But
You're gonna
Alright.
flunk because you're missing the very last class for fucking D&D. So
well, there
Priorities.
priorities, and I think she's made the right
Priorities.
call.
I agree. I do
She
agree.
made the
All
right
right,
call.
bye guys.
See you,
See
See ya,
Cam.
Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zilch.
All right, Zilch's.
EB, you missed all of your attacks. You didn't do anything. You tripped and fell.
So can I like walk around this edge I'm on? Is it like a walkable?
Sure. Yeah, you can walk on it.
Yeah, up until the line.
This is a fantasy roleplay game, Zilchin. You can do whatever you want.
I'll walk right here to the edge.
I mean,
Zilch's-
we've done a lot of things tonight, but this is the most unbelievable thing to happen yet.
Make him roll something, Jared. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
That
do
looks
it every.
pretty-
I think
every step
an
I use my
acrobatics
athletics or something.
checker. He slips on the shale.
All right. Zilch is tired of these memes.
Shale attack.
They keep yelling. He's just pissed off. He doesn't like how loud they are. So he's gonna use.
They're too loud. I love it.
He's gonna use a 6th level witch bolt. This is gonna be a huge,
The witch bolt.
huge blue energy, just arc right between Zilchin and Minotaur 1.
Minotaur 1. All right.
Whoa.
There's the attack.
Minotaur 1. This is the first damage Minotaur 1's taken.
He's been hiding in the back.
No.
And there's the damage. 2 1s, 2 12s.
Minotaur 1's rethinking life choices at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying, why didn't I roll lower?
and run out
That's
run
right.
out the door.
And the big arc is still just staying in between Zilch and Minotaur 1.
Excellent. Shin.
All right, Master Shin's gonna keep on this guy, and here we go.
It's a hit.
I don't know why I didn't do the foreboding shadow. I didn't move it over. I'm not going to then. Yeah, I did. So there's 1. He will swing again with the staff, spinning like a little black tornado. And he's still up. All right. Is he dead?
He's dead.
Minotaur 6 is down. Down and
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
Describe your kill.
All right. He spun to the left with his staff, cracked it across side of his knee. Then he just springboarded off that, spun back around the other way, cracked the other knee, and when it fell, its head smashed against the concrete and just busted open.
Curb
Then
stomp.
he got curb stomp. Then he's going to shadow. Oh wait, no, he can't shadow step because he's already used his foreboding shadow. So he will run to here and use his 3rd hasted swing, right in the small of the back.
Where those 2 little dimples are?
Oh, I should roll with advantage because I'm in flank. Yeah.
It's a hit. You don't have him targeted, so make sure you.
Yep. There we go. All right. So his last. Oh, I just did that again. Sorry, I hit the wrong one. There we go. 11. And that will be his turn.
Excellent. Chance.
Chance is just flying around up and above Minotaur 1. Sees all this going down. He's going to whisper down. Darkness take you.
What was
Cut
that?
out. You cut out, dog.
Darkness. Darkness take you.
Darkness take you. Darkness take you. Oh, God.
He's going to have to run away from my comrades down here.
All right. And that happens right now?
Yes.
All right. So they all get attacks, right?
Yep. Attack of opportunity.
Okay, so Shin and Torment. Torment's got a ranged weapon, so.
Yeah.
He does.
But if you're a warcaster, you could.
But I also have a feat that makes me. I don't have to. I can ignore the loading property and I can fire.
I still think if you got a ranged weapon, I don't think you can do a opportunity attack, regardless of the feat.
I think that's right, unfortunately. I wasn't thinking of that when I did my dissonant whisper.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
17 points.
He can go 600 feet away. I can still hit him.
There you go. Anything else, Chance?
No, sir. Thank you.
Daiki.
All right. Daiki is going to use. She's going to take a big, deep breath and calm herself and use her second wind as a bonus action. Get back a few more hit points. Nice, Max. Fucking sweet. I don't know if she can get to this dude. He is.
I think she's going to come up just short.
Yep,
45
40.
feet.
So then, let's see. She will drop her katana.
Okay.
And she will use her Kensei crossbow.
Okay.
And try to hit this guy.
Oh.
Ooh.
She's not a halfling. So.
This has not been Daiki's day.
No.
She's having a rough day.
She is, man. She's struggling.
So
She's still rattled. She's got blood in her eye, dripping into her eyes, and she's got demonic ichor all over her. She's got Olaf on the brain. She's wondering what the hell Torment is doing, creeping on her. And
that's right, baby.
Embarrassing failure. Your allies who can see or hear you have disadvantage on attacks, and casters may not cast spells for 1 round for laughing so hard at you.
I'll be goddamn. I just got my advantage back, and now I'm going to lose it because
Daiki.
Dude, if you just fucking hit, maybe these things would be dead.
Daiki, so it's like you're pulling out your crossbow to attack, and you don't even get the bolt in before you pull the trigger. And like the bow the string just cuts across your hand, and the bolt goes flying across the room. And it's embarrassing for her.
Her foot trips on the bottom turnbuckle, and
yeah, she's blushing really bad.
And it's like that secondhand embarrassment you get every time you watch The Office and you see Michael Scott about to do something ridiculous. That's what.
Yeah, she's had a rough night, man.
That never happens.
That's what everybody feels.
Yeah.
Gots.
All right, Torment.
I feel like I'm watching Will Smith go up towards that stage.
Yeah. So as the Garistro, as the last Garistro dies, you see his blood start to swirl and coalesce into this black mass of mushrooms, and it shoots out to Torment, and you see the little bit of blood he had from his wound the wound closes and the blood disappears, and he gets his temporary hit points back.
Nice.
And in a fit of laughter, tears coursing down his face. He raises his crossbow to Minotaur 1 and says, Solifir, take this.
And the chubby just diminishes. He's flaccid immediately.
Why do I have advantage?
I don't know. You should roll it again.
Well, because there's no, he doesn't have an effect on him. So you just need to push.
Yeah. So yeah, it's either one of them would have hit. So it's fine.
All right. And he's critical. And he says, that was a pretty good hit. And he aims again. Now, is this one, do I just need to hit disadvantage on this one?
Yeah, hit disadvantage on it.
All right. Natty
20.
Was that 2 20s?
No, it was a push. It was a push roll. So.
Boom.
There you go.
So he's dying. Well, let's see what happens. Your AC increases by 2 for the remainder of the encounter, which is now over.
Sweet.
And as he's running away...
So you want to describe your kill?
So as he's running away, the bolt leaves in the fit of laughter for just a brief second. It gets rock steady. The bolt leaves, catches him right in the back of the head, and actually propels him forward, and he face plants into the ground, dead.
Excellent.
Okay.
And the cavern goes quiet.
All right, let me get some.
Everybody's laughter.
The only thing that you hear is laughter.
Everybody's trying to like keep it down now, like in church. You hear. Everybody's trying to hold it in.
Out the crack.
We laugh for 6 more seconds.
The preacher farted, but nobody wants to say anything, so everybody's
That's
laughing.
right.
Oh, CX-9.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 2 dead Garistros, and you've got several dead Minotaurs.
I'll ask Chance to grab my grappling hook from up on the cliff, or Zilchin to grab it before he comes down.
We need to cut the hearts out.
Yeah.
All right, give me a medicine.
Who wants to do the dirty work?
Whoever wants to do it.
A butchery check.
Yep, we're gonna go with, we're gonna call it medicine.
Don't look at me.
Let's
I don't
see.
have-
I mean, you know,
don't
if he'd been born with his heart on the outside, you might not have to do this.
It's hard
right.
on the outside. How'd
Or
you
you
get
can say
help out, baby?
when he died, those black tentacles kind of dissolved in it.
I have a half a proficiency.
I say my medicine's not great.
Is anybody's better than that?
No.
Mine's +2.
Mine's
Plus
plus
one.
one.
Mine's
so.
+3.
What are you saying, guys? Everybody's talking over everybody, so let's all try to. Bob, what were you saying?
I have a +7.
+7
there
on
you go.
medicine.
Medicine? Wow.
Yeah.
Big
He's
in
a
that
druid.
shit.
Go for it, dog.
Druid of Silent.
I will aid him, so roll with advantage.
All right, roll again.
he
Let's roll it again.
we just found out that he left medical school. He got kicked out of medical school to come down here.
Here we go.
There we go.
All right, so you successfully extract the heart from the goo of the melting Garistro and drop
One
it
more?
into your. You just need
Do
the
we
one.
just need one? Okay.
Just need one.
Might
We
as well
always
get
grab
both.
extra. Try it again. Yeah.
Okay, try to get the other.
I pull out like an igloo cooler.
It says organ transplant on the side.
That's
So
right.
you pull out a styrofoam cooler that says Speedway.
Sweet.
Got a ray of frost so I can keep it on ice.
There you go.
There you go.
This one
Roll
this
again.
one is too
One
far
more,
gone.
you gotta
Okay,
advance.
roll it again. Yep, that's right. Roll again. All right, so you got 2 Garistro hearts.
All right.
EB's just using the tip of a arrow, just precision.
We might be able to sell that to one of those to an apothecary.
Maybe. They're abundant
All right.
down here.
Apothecaries?
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to do anything else? You want to look around for anything else? You good? You want to
Also,
head?
We're gonna investigate and look for any loot that might be around.
Gonna look
Or
for
there's
some
some
loot.
good
Are we
Garistro
asking
loot.
guys?
We're gonna case the joint.
Guys, I can't hear when everybody's talking over top everybody. Take turns, please.
We're gonna loot the joint.
CJ.
Go ahead.
Oh,
CJ,
Baylor,
what'd you
just
say?
once the fight's over, you just see the rage pass, and it's one of those like just kind of huffing and puffing and looking around,
Okay.
and being like, "All right, you know."
We bad.
I have a feeling I know where the rage came from. You know, I do think it's the righteous fury, so it's not completely like out of control of myself or whatever. So
This is the first time, right? You've raged.
yeah,
Right? Cool.
Torment.
but I believe in the course of the travels, I've kind of been taking nights and praying to Bahamut to make sure that my path is the right one and making sure I'm doing the right stuff. It's like, and I feel the rage was a blessing when I leveled up. It was one of those like, here's a gift, to focus your anger on these demons when they appear to help you stay alive, and a main focus for your righteous anger.
All right. You find 36 platinum pieces. Did anybody else want to say anything? Anybody else have anything after that?
I just want to say, yeah, Torment.
I'm just
Realizing that he's had feelings that he does not recognize, gets really embarrassed and just kind of walks away.
All right. Chance?
I'm just like flying overhead, and before I come down, I'm like doing different versions of darkness take you, darkness take you, darkness take you. I'm just like practicing all the different ways that I might want to use this. But I don't. Nobody can hear me. I'm just doing it like
It's all
quietly up
kind of
above
quietly
everybody.
under your breath. I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just rehearsing. Rehearsal is very important.
We see his
For the
lips moving.
performance. You can barely see my lips.
Every now and then you go, it's all about timing.
Timing.
He has a
Darkness
sock
take
on
you.
it. He has a sock on his hand. He's oh, darkness take you.
I say we let him go.
All right. So you got,
So we got
36 platinum. I'll put this on the party sheet. And you got 90 gold pieces between all of them. So that's going to be 1,171. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and divide up these coins. So everybody's going to get coins.
EB's going to go up to Gash
And they're all wearing robes of the Magi.
What were you saying, Bob?
oh, he's going to go up to Gash and say, "Come, friend."
Come,
Oh,
friend.
where is
All right.
Gash?
Gash is up here on the. He's up here on the
We skipped him in the combat track.
cliff space. Yeah, he was hiding. He was very nervous and very. So he comes running along, and he's like a little puppy lapping at the EB's heels. And he'll say, "Come." Go ahead.
I was just figuring out whether we wanted to ask him how far we are away to where if we want to try to rest or anything, or recover. I know Daiki took a beating.
Oh, we are very close, very close. We may be there within the day. Yes, very close. Depends. We must first go by the human settlement.
It's a human settlement in the Underdark.
Has it been taken over
I do
by
not know.
Baphomet?
I do not know.
Humans in the Underdark.
The Minotaurs, they were very mean. They harried and hassled them. But I have not been there in many long time. A long, long time. And we must go by the human settlement to reach where we want to go, to reach the engine and the gateway to the angels.
How many
Yes.
humans are in this settlement? Years
Not
of
many,
it.
not many, not many. They are very quiet. They like to stay to themselves. And it's maybe not all humans, some dwarves, some elves, maybe some little wee people like the little dark man over there. The little Dr. Pepper fellow. Yes.
Halflings.
Mr. Dr. Pepper.
He's a sweet one.
Prince Joe.
So yeah, he thinks you could be as little as a day out.
All right. Well, I do think we'll want to, cover some ground, but try to rest as much as we can on the way.
Okay.
Do
So
you all want to do a short rest, or do you want to do?
yeah,
I don't think we're
let me
going
know
to
what
do
you
a
want
long
to do.
rest. But
A
I
short
assume
rest won't
Daiki
really
can.
do some good just to get some hit stuff
Well,
back. But
anybody who wants to can do Song of Rest. That's a 1d10, and on top of your normal hit die, and I can also do Inspiring Leader, which is
a temporary hit point.
19 hit points. So, I can give you a 1d10 and 19 hit points if anybody wants to do a short rest.
You can do inspiring leader on
So
short. I thought
short
you could only
rest
do
is
that
Yep.
on
4 hours, right? Long rest is 8.
No, 1 hour.
Short rest is an hour.
1
Oh,
hour.
short rest isn't either.
And it would
I think
also reload Torment.
And
I don't know what he
Shin
used.
and Daiki.
Because I know Zilch has the trance trait, which means that they for 4 hours
He
they get the same benefit as 8 hours.
He
Yeah,
could do
that's
a lot.
correct.
Humans.
I don't know if he's got the feat for recovering anything at at some point. There's a mage, a wizard deal where you can get some slots back on a short rest, but I don't know if you have that or not.
I
I haven't played a wizard enough to
do.
know.
Yeah, arcane recovery. Once per
Yep.
day when you finish a short rest, you choose
Yep.
extended spell slots to recover.
You get like half your level or something like that.
Yeah,
Up to.
combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard spell rounded.
Okay.
It's pretty sweet.
So you want to do a short rest, guys?
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
Out of curiosity,
Yes.
has it been a day yet since we've met Gash?
I don't believe so,
Okay.
but I can't. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think so.
I was just trying to figure if I got my good shrooms back yet.
I think you probably still would need a long rest. The good berries, the good shrooms.
The good.
Yes.
That's. Do you just get those? Because those are just. That's a spell slot.
Yeah, it's a level 1 spell, but I get them automatically at the beginning of every day.
Without casting a slot.
You still have to cast a spell, I think.
Yeah, I have to cast it at the beginning of the day.
Oh.
Yep.
It's like.
All right. Here is the short rest.
Is anybody going to do hit dice?
If you want to do hit dice, go ahead and do
Daiki
those
is going
now.
to.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And
Anybody who
add a
does hit
1d
dice can roll an extra 1d10.
Yep, add a 1d10 to that with Song of Rest. While you guys are doing your hit dice, I'm going to run to the restroom very quickly.
Okay.
So you guys do that, and then talk about basically your next option is going to be to go on and do the.
I think we're going to just kind of go where Gash is leading us.
All right. Okay.
Now, I won't be great in a fight because I'm down to just 2 first level spell slots. So I would hope we get a long rest at some point.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Goodberry again.
No good ever
Have
comes
on
from
hand.
following.
Oh, look at that! The Song of Rest or whatever.
Alright.
10. Sweet. I am recharged all the way.
I was singing a little song about it. Or a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes.
Goes a little something like this. All right. While he's gone, I'm gonna go get a Coke.
To go with your bourbon.
No, just a Coke.
So I saw you used. How was the
lay
summoning
there.
spell when you played Zilch last time,
I'm sorry, say that again.
Jeff? Which summoning spell did you
Don't
use
lay down
last
on
time?
that.
Celestial.
Did you use Aberration
Oh no,
or use Celestial?
it wasn't celestial. It was the aberration.
The Aberration. Did you use? I saw that the summon spells are a lot better, especially from Tasha's.
Yep.
So I used those instead of the other conjuring since it's just an action. There's no actual time that you need for it.
All right. So has everybody done whatever healing you're going to do?
You.
All right. So as you head deeper off into the labyrinth, with Gash and EB leading the way. You travel on for about 6 or so hours, and I'm going to put everyone on this. And again, thanks to the wonderful foresight of the designers of this campaign, there are no maps.
Perfect.
So I have just done the best that I can do with what we got.
Maps? We don't
I'm
need
going to
no
get you
stinking
guys
maps.
all on this map, and we may not need a map.
Theater of the mind.
We'll see what happens here. Come on. What the hell? I'll go ahead and read what you see here, and then we'll go from there. So this cavern opens up ahead of you, and you see what looks like a settlement with tents and crudely built shanties lining the irregular walls. There is a makeshift barrier or fence that runs around these shanties, and it appears deserted, except for a lone human male kneeling within a circle of burning torch stalk mushrooms that are in the center of the cave, and there are two ragged figures lurking near a zirkwood door set into a wall about 30 feet away. The figure in the
EB, turning
circle
your friends.
the figure in the circle is praying over a rotting minotaur head, but stands when he sees you. He's a thin human, and his face and arms are streaked with dry blood. Ah, hello, my friends. I have heard the call, and I hope that you have too. With my very own eyes I saw our great lord Yinogu slaughter the minotaurs that had plagued us for so many years. Now we are free and strong with his blessings. We feast while we live, and thanks to our great lord Yinogu, we will also feast when we are dead. You, yes, you, I am sure you have heard the call. Please, come join my pack and feel the strength of Yinogu, demon lord of the gnolls. And he smiles as he speaks, revealing his teeth filed into sharp points. And let me see if I've got a picture of this dude. I don't believe I do. So that's what the dude says to you.
I'm going to speak to him.
All right.
I'm going to say, I am Chance Calrissian, the Dragon and Worm Whisperer, leader of this party. Who am I speaking to?
Ah, my name is Grisha. This is my home. I am the leader of this wonderful place.
How many men are you leading? Who is here?
Well, just refugees, exiles, people fleeing from the surface world, fleeing from slavery, fleeing from dangers all around us. We live here now. The Minotaurs have raided our camp for many, many years. But thankfully, Inogu They tore through the pack that recently assaulted us. Ah, yes, they have saved us. And we are now under his protection. And yeah, there's this fire burning basically in the skull of a Minotaur.
And he's the only person we see, humanoid we
Well,
see.
you saw two other you see two other figures, but they're off in the shadows and the distance of some of these huts, and you can't quite make all of them out. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of you
And I
guys.
asked him how many. He didn't give me an answer. Is that true?
He did not give you an exact answer, no. But I'm going to go ahead and
Shin,
let me get everybody on the map and real quick, and then I will share this map with you.
Shin's gonna say to him, "You mentioned feasting, alive
Yes.
and when you're dead. What are you feasting on?"
Did he say feasting or fisting?
We are
Is your name Kit
feasting.
Fisto?
Feasting on the flesh of our enemies.
And who are your enemies?
Well, in this case, we are feasting on the Minotaurs. But our enemies are any who deny or defy Yinogu.
Master Shin then looks over at Valor.
Seething, just kind of just shaking. Some little electricity coming to the eyeballs.
It's taking just a
I'm going to
everything's
say.
taking just a second to load here. But it's coming.
All right, I'll wait till you load your map.
Yeah, go
And then
no, go ahead. Go ahead. We can do this part. So go ahead.
I'm gonna say to him, "You don't have to live like a refugee." And then I'll say it again. You don't have to live like a refugee. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to cast suggestion on this guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you going to suggest, and why isn't it loading?
I'm going to suggest that he lead us to Yinogu. In safety and that's what I'm going to say. Lead us to Yinogu in safety.
There is nothing I would like more than to gaze upon Yinogu, our great savior. I do not know where he is. All right, let me identify.
I would say it seems Yunugo didn't save you, but we might have.
All right,
You
here
believe
comes
what
the
you want to
map.
believe.
Come on, here we go.
Shin says Froz or Blue will do. Just lead us to him.
I do not know him, but he sounds quite terrible. So, all right, so everybody see the map.
Yep.
And he is out here in the center of this little village thing going on. And he says he would love to lead you to Yinogu, but he does not know where to find him. Yinogu comes to us. He comes to us when he has need of us. I do not know where he is. He
What is your business in this
is
settlement?
beyond me.
Sorry, Jim.
My business? I aim to bring more into the light of Yinogu. Please, will you not join us? I'm gonna reveal where you see a couple of these other figures, kind of
What's the lighting situation?
I'm
hiding.
gonna kind of look at Master Shen and Valor as the two people most unhappy about what this guy's spouting out and see what they think about the situation. Do we want to negotiate ourselves through this encounter, or do we want to mop it up?
I'd like to go in and see what's going on.
Well, I think we
I
know
know it's
what's going on. They're disciples of Yunugu, and we don't like. We're not gonna.
Yeah, I know.
Probably like Yunugu. So,
But we know, and I at least know, Inogu's not here, so I'm not as pissed off because they're followers, they're just susceptible and idiot, evil people. But I'm not at least.
He's
No,
in
he's
the
wrong.
Underdark already. He's been through some stuff.
well, Yunugu
I
is
would-
the one we saw at the wedding, right?
No, Yunogu
No.
is the
Ooh,
The
I'm
Gnoll.
sorry.
Lord
I
of
apologize.
Gnoll.
Who
Didn't
was
we
that?
fight? Didn't we
That was
fight him
Young
earlier?
Boy or
No,
something.
that was
Zugtamoy was the
that was a
bride.
different campaign, CJ.
Jubilex.
Oh.
Jubilex.
Jubilex and
Jublex is who
Zugtamoy.
you saw at the yeah.
Sorry.
What do you think, Kate?
Yunugu.
What is it?
About do you want to go in and just kind of feel them out a little more, or do you want to just start blasting? What do you think, Jeff, Kate?
Well, Torment definitely does not like to talk about Yunogu. But if we can get the lay of the land and know what kind of numbers we're talking about, he can hold his tongue till
Well,
then.
I just wouldn't want to go in there and get surrounded as opposed to standing here and at least having funneled through, we wouldn't want to go into the middle of the camp and then have people come out of everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we
Zilchin.
all know who Yunogu is. None of us are happy about Yunogu.
Right.
Torment might be bristling a little bit more than the rest. That's fine if he wants to role play it like that. But we all know, none of us have any love for Yunogu.
My biggest thing would be I would have said to them almost, and looking at them as like, they think Yunogu saved them from the Minotaurs, but I think we've just done that with some of the damage that we've inflicted on them. We can tell them about Baphomet and our plans to take him out.
Are you doing that?
No, I'm talking to you because you just turned and asked what our opinions were.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to talk to him because I will say something regretful, and I'm keep a civil tongue in the most part. So.
Okay.
And as you're talking, another a shield dwarf that's got about a half crazed look comes up and speaks to Grisha, and it's very very dim lighting. There is fair dress and such, and you guys cast spells last combat, and I didn't have you roll. I've got to do better. So there is fair dress here, and so you do see a couple.
Do we
more
want to
people
negotiate
back
ourselves
there.
out of this, or do we want to mop them up? Because these guys are crazy, evil cultists to Yunogu. I'm happy to.
I'm indifferent either way.
I think
more
I'm
interested
pragmatic
in
enough that I'd be happy enough not to kill them all and just keep moving. Yunogu is not here, who is our primary target. I'm going to look over at Gash and say,
Yunogu
"Why
has
have you
not
left?"
been a Yunogu has not been a target for you guys.
They might have
It's a
loot
demon.
though and magic items in there. So,
Kate, Zilchin, what were you saying?
Zilchin's almost kind of dismissing all the Yunogu and kind of more interested in there's a group of humans in the Underdark. It's like a city, small little camp.
they're obviously possessed, or
You're right.
Do you want to talk to them about how they came to be here or anything like that? Ask them whatever you
Sure.
want to ask them.
talk to them, Zilch.
Walk up and just
Torment's been
Stranger
working on
to
some
see.
pamphlets for Silafir to hand out.
Stranger, you're here. How
Tell them about your personal relationship with Solitaire.
Zilchin, what are you saying? Guys,
I'm just gonna ask them how they got here. I need to turn my mic up.
And as you walk up, Mr. Drow, He
I'm
looks
sure
at
they're gonna
you
like it.
and kind of. For many years, I was captive. I was a slave to your kind. But you could not keep me. No, no. I am too smart,
We were once slaves
too
too.
tricksy.
It's too bad you didn't stay a slave.
Are you saying that loud for him to hear?
Just
No,
under
he
my breath,
whispered.
I guess you could
Okay.
you can make a roll to see if you hear it. But I mean, you're the
You're
DM.
a
I'm not
ways
going to tell
away.
you what you can do.
I mean, we're pretty far away, so you whispered it. And
Yeah,
if you whispered it, then he won't. He's not going to hear it. But
And I kind of at the
uh,
same time did say, well, we were kind of slaves too at one point, or you guys were.
he does make a point to pull his hood
no
back.
longer, no longer am I a slave. And so you pull your hood back so he sees another, what appears to him to be a drow.
You seem to be a slave as I look here, or a Yukmoi.
Who are you
No good.
humans? Who are you humans that walk with drow? They are evil. They are awful. They spat upon me. They made me their slave. I was Iblis in their eyes. And who are you humans that walk with them? Why are you here?
Stop Baphomet.
Kind of understand why we had you in chains last
What was that, Kate? I didn't hear.
time. Kind of understand why. Did you deserve to? Kind of playing into. I can see why they might have had you chained up.
What were
Maybe
these
if you'd
guys
been more
called us
woke.
to?
Fighting now.
What was that, EB?
What? Who were they called us to?
Goo.
You know, good.
Yinogu. He's the demon lord. He's a Gnoll demon.
Okay,
Good. Let's see if I can find a picture of Yinogu.
With it,
that's.
Gash would know.
I had
Well,
to
he's a
run and get
null, I
Kennedy there
guess.
real quick,
Not
so
sure
I
why
can probably
Gash
look
brought
that
us
up
here,
later.
but anyway, may not,
You
now,
you
may
have
not be a
you
good.
have to go through here to get to where you're going.
Okay.
That's that. Yeah, he wasn't bringing you here to for any other purpose than to get you where you're
Oh,
going.
we have to go through
Master
here.
Shin will say, "We need to get through here. You must let us pass."
Evie, what are you saying? You have the floor.
If they're too Inogu, I mean, EB, I mean, he's human enough. He can walk forward with Gash.
Okay.
I
Do you
I
want
think they're
to?
probably gonna
This
let
is
everybody
Inogu's avatar.
besides the drow pretty
This is Yinogu.
pretty easily.
Yeah, we've seen him.
Gash is Inogu's avatar in this world. Let us pass.
So, do you want to prep Gash to say anything? I mean, he is a Knoll. It could be.
We could have
It,
him. We
It
could have
has to
Gash
be.
tell them about how we killed all the Minotaurs and all of that. See if they'll let us through for that.
Does anybody have like a disguised self to make him a more impressive specimen of Noel?
I mean,
you can only cast disguise self on yourself.
On
Okay.
yourself.
Have like makeup
I
kits,
have
make them look a
disguise
little
self.
better.
Well, I don't know that you can get. I mean, I
No, we
appreciate
couldn't do
what you're
all that.
saying, but I don't think you can put.
I
I
give
don't
him.
think you can
Yeah,
make him up at this point.
I
like I
give
said, I
Gash
don't have.
some of the enlarging mushrooms to make him bigger
Okay. All right.
before he goes in there.
What do you tell Gash to tell them?
Tell them of our sound defeat of the Minotaurs and the Genesquas or whatever they're called, and
Aristro.
that Inogu demands that we pass through to the
Unspoiled.
unspoiled. Yeah, you're delivering us.
All right. So Gash, who is mild and timid and meek,
Give him a little pep talk beforehand.
will attempt to do this for you.
Arctic inspiration.
Yeah.
I'll give him a bardic inspiration.
A
Yeah, give him a little
bardic
pep talk
inspiration.
beforehand.
All right.
D10.
Boost that confidence.
And also tell them to
D10.
give us all their magic items. Oh,
EB
So
will offer him good shrooms as offering.
so we give him a big shroom. He gets bigger. He looks. He's kind of confused. He doesn't really know what's going on. He eats a good mushroom.
Oh
I'll,
no, he's offering it to the cultist.
oh, okay, okay,
No, yeah,
okay.
no, okay.
He's
Got
offering
some
a
good shrooms here, man.
he's gonna
All
offer
right.
a 5. He's gonna put a 5 out and say,
he's talking about the
"You
good
like,
berries.
yeah, good shrooms."
Okay. So Gash will walk forward. Where is Gash? There we go. Gash will walk forward. Large Gash will walk forward.
I'll walk with him to make
And
the offer.
and you walk with him. All right. I'll put you up here with him. Oops. And EB, as you come forward, you see at least a dozen other. There's elves, dwarves, halflings, humans milling around this complex as you get closer into it. And Gash walks forward. And will say, These these are mighty heroes. Mighty heroes of Yinogu, the great lord. Yes, we have been slaying minotaurs. Yes, yes, we have. Slaying minotaurs and bull demons. They were so big, but well, not me. They, they slew them. They killed them. They made them their bitches. Yes, yes. We are on a mission, a very important mission. We, we must get through. Yes, we must get through. Inogu demands it. Yes, and as he's doing all this, he's trying to look confident and brave, and he's trying to look like he's kind of a badass. But he continues. If he had a tail, it would be down between his legs. And he's kind of slinking down, and hunkering down, and not really standing tall and straight. So he is going to. I'm going to roll a.
Oh,
Going to roll a
before they
charisma.
buy it or not, I'll step one up here
Mm-hmm.
and drop the berries at your feet, kind of. And he will slide his hand, kind of go ahead and put one hand as he bends over, kind of up in his cape, of one hand on his hand crossbow to have it ready.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh.
The
Are
hand
you singing the
crossbow
banana song?
falls out to the steps.
No, 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 no.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the D10 on the bardic inspiration for Grisha. Actually, you know what? First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to roll on Grisha. I'm going to roll an insight check. I'm going to roll it straight out in the open for everybody to see. Rolls an 18. So Gash the Gnoll with a charisma of 7. Let's roll that D10 inspiration first. It's going to get 2.
You just need a 10. Roll a 10.
He's got to beat an 18.
Right, you said you had a 7. Oh, yes, and never mind.
7 charisma with
That's minus
-2.
1. Oh, shit.
-2.
-2. Yeah.
All right. All right.
So
No,
here,
that just pushes that.
Breaks even. Yep.
So you
Hard.
basically
Yeah,
need a nat 20.
go.
19.
Oh. Get that initiative button ready.
As Gash stops speaking and he looks up at Grisha and the two companions that you see right out of that you see clearly. He gives just enough hint of being unsure of himself and being a victim of the most inhumane torture and debasement that you can imagine. He just doesn't quite pull off that he is this great emissary, if you will, of Yenogu. And Grisha turns around. And no, Grisha does not turn. Grisha looks at you, EB. And he says, and then looks at you, looks then on to the rest of you back beyond the fence, and says, "Will you bow to Yenogu and serve, or will you not? Become one of us, or die. Which will it be?" And those razor sharp
boy.
teeth bare at you. What do you do?
I message, shoot him in the face.
EB Han Solo's it.
EB Han Solo's it. All right, everybody roll initiative, please.
This was too good not to do.
Yeah, I messaged as soon as he said that about bowing. I was like, shoot him in the face.
Oh, I got 21.
I bow for no man. Black Knight and
Yep,
Monty Python.
I'm
Holy
with
Grail.
you. Let's see.
At 321.
Wow, Leviathan and
Little Leviathan.
Leviathan and L3 rolled crazy good initiatives. All right, EB, you get
L3's feeling pretty good about herself, by the way.
absolutely L3. You got a surprise attack on Grisha. Shin, can you give us a little
Yes.
combat, a little fight music?
I can do that.
We gonna go straight up surprise, so automatic assassinate.
Okay. Yep. And as he says this, you hear, you don't necessarily see them, but you hear doors slamming open, and hitting against their frames. So,
Sorry.
yes, exactly. It's all right.
All right. Go ahead and get all my shit turned on here. Bum bum bum. Bum.
Is that too low? Too high?
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Hand crossbow is gonna be the weapon of choice.
So you whip the hand cross. He says, "Join us or die." You whip the hand crossbow
Shoots
out.
through his
You roll.
cape.
You rolled a solid sleight of hand check earlier, and you rip it out and shoot at him right between the eyes.
All right.
Boom, hits.
And this is going to be automatic crit.
Hold down that shift key. Oh God, he's gonna die.
Whoa.
Jesus. So with you just shoot him right in the neck, and it hits his jugular, and just blood just starts gushing out. So it does 47 points of damage, and he goes into system shock, and essentially he drops to 0, but he is stable, and he just collapses to his knees, holding at his neck with his fingers around that crossbow bolt, trying to hold the blood in his body.
He's
And
going
he's
into
just
shot. Raise his feet. Raise his feet. He's going into shot.
All right.
His feet.
So
Ghoul.
that is your surprise action. What do you do now as we hit the initiative order, and it is your turn?
From
L3
there,
didn't get a surprise attack.
That
He
was
did get a surprise attack.
Oh, I thought you said L3.
Oh
No.
no.
I'm joking. I'm teasing.
No.
from there, he's going to kind of spin around here and grab cultist 8 from like around the mouth, like around the neck or the head, and just kind of start pumping crossbow bolts in their back.
Okay. So you run around.
And
So just so you know, Grisha is essentially dead. He's unconscious, basically.
yes,
So
and actually, this is all going to be advantage again due to assassinate. Only not be that automatic crit, and let's see. Roll that. We'll take that nat 20.
Oh my goodness.
You'll kill both of them.
And let's see. Go ahead and do sneak attack.
I think the name of this episode is "Let's Get Critical."
Yeah.
Get critical.
Let's get into critical.
ambusher.
Target
Or
suffers.
Or you don't have to die like a refugee.
Yeah, that's good too.
All right.
Or they do have to die as refugees. But
So
60.
instant death, 60 points of damage. As the back of his head explodes as a crossbow bolt goes through it. Well, I guess the front of his head because you went behind him. So
Yes.
wow.
It sprays all over Gash.
Yeah, it sprays all over Gash, and Gash is just licking his lips. It's the most he's eaten in
Oh.
days.
I don't like
To
that
which then-
ASMR.
He pops up and turns around to cultist 7. Like, don't even just turns right around. He's going to kind of gangster hold the crossbow's bolt, and he's going to hold it a little sideways.
Oh, sideways. I think you get disadvantage if you hold it sideways.
No, you get
And-
advantage because it's so demoralizing.
So badass.
And then
I
he's
see a
gonna
lot of
fire.
gunshot wounds, guys. The people who hold it sideways, they're the ones that I see.
There. And hit.
For our
You wouldn't
viewers,
believe how many
John
gunshot
is,
wounds.
John is a surgeon for our viewers out there wondering what the hell he's talking about.
oh,
And
got
then-
another kill. Nice.
4 gunshot
Another
wounds
one.
yesterday on Easter Sunday, guys. No shit.
Three
Wow.
shots,
4
3
gunshot
kills.
How
wounds.
many of them were Easter
He's going
bunnies?
to fire at cultist 1.
That was impressive. Don't forget your dread ambusher.
That is a
Sure.
lot.
Or
That's a
use it on
lot
the first
of gunshot
attack, actually.
wounds on Easter Sunday.
Well, is that a lot for Lafayette, Louisiana?
Yeah, it is.
Killed another one.
4 kills, man.
And then he's just going to take one step
Wow,
this
that's
way
They just
impressive.
cleared off this room.
and fire his last shot.
You have another shot?
How many
Yeah.
shots you got?
Well,
Four
the
in the
first,
first round.
first one was a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was
So he
on the
gets
surprise
5.
attack.
That's right. That's right.
And hit.
Jeez Louise.
This one's
He's
dead.
like William H. Money.
Dead.
Oh my god.
20th round on.
These things are pretty weak, but
To
wow.
which then he's just going to turn around and look at the rest of you all. Like, just turn his back to all the, like, whatever's in there and just be like, give it a shrug.
All right.
Just
And that's the
John
end of his
Wick,
turn.
half of the full room.
Give him the shrug, John.
Well done, EB. Oh shit, Shin.
All right. Master
Take your.
Shin.
I gotta take your haste off. Make sure it's off.
Oh,
Nope,
okay.
it's off. Okay.
All right. Master Shin. He sees EB in there with the Gash and the two guys. Then all of a sudden, just the two guys are. He looks down just to adjust his robe, and he looks back up, and the two guys are laying in a pile of blood, and EB's gone, and he just hears people going, you know. So he
Just
just
one,
set.
one, one,
Yep.
yeah, one crossbow bolt after another, just going into flesh, with
Yeah.
bodies falling all around.
Actually, here's exactly what he hears. Right here, he hears.
Excellent.
And then one more.
Sweet.
All
Well
right.
done.
So Shin will shadow step. He will disappear. Whoop. And then he will reappear right here, 60 feet. And then what does he see? Is that a
He
ghoul?
saw two as he
You
packed to the
see
right.
some occultist 1 up there to the north, cultist 10 down to the south, almost directly south, and you see cultist 4 and 9 to the southwest. You
All
probably
right.
see cultist
Yeah.
12.
All right. So he's going to come up to where EB was shooting, and he is going to.
Hey guys, sorry, my phone died. I'm back in now on the
Oh,
laptop.
okay.
Attack.
What
We
did
didn't even know you were gone.
Oh, well, last thing I got was CJ killed 5 people.
Yeah.
EB killed 5. EB.
I'm sorry, EB. My fault.
And
EB did.
Shin just saw him talking to two people, and then all of a sudden he looked down, looked back up, and they were in a pile of blood. Then he just heard thirp, 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 just all the things he was shooting. So, and he just shadow stepped in here and went to this guy. So here we go. Is getting targeted? Yes. All right. I don't know why I have advantage.
That's a hit.
I should not have
either.
advantage.
You still have foreboding shadow on you. Is that what it is?
No, it
maybe?
doesn't do anything. I don't have anything on me to give me advantage.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Does evasion give
They
you
were
advantage?
they were terrified
No.
from EB killing him.
I would imagine that would be enough to do it.
I'll just roll it again with disadvantage and see what happens. All right, here we go.
Huh, weird. That's a hit.
It's weird. All right. His first attack.
Exceeds hit points by 11. He's dying.
All right, he's dead. Then I've got some more movement and
Cultist
another
1.
attack.
Is that right?
What's that? I
Got
targeted
more hit points
cultist
than
1.
11. Okay.
11 HP kills it. Yeah, is that correct?
No, it should. They've got more than that, but I don't know. Was that one that Bob that EB?
Yeah, I
did?
already killed cultist 1.
Okay, so that's my bad. Let's start that
All right.
over. I didn't get him removed from the map. So you shadow stepped up to here,
Yep.
and then what do you want to do?
All right, let's see.
My bad.
That's okay.
That's a big old oopsie daisies.
Let's see. I guess he's going to go for this ghoul. But I don't. Is the ghoul inside a wall or something?
Ghoul's inside. That door just opened up. He is standing inside that doorway.
Okay. Can I see him? Because
You could probably
Um,
only see one.
You see the door open up, but you don't really know what's.
all
I don't
right.
know
So
if you can see
Master
what's in
Shin will go
Still
use his
disappointing.
last. Well, he's got 40 movement, so he will go down to here because he saw that door open up. He doesn't know what's coming out of it,
Mhm.
so he will target this fool, and he will swing again. God damn it! Why is it doing that?
I don't know
Alright,
why
I'll
that.
Put disadvantage on it. I will re-roll that with my lucky.
Why is it still shouldn't be? Oh,
No, now it's rolling with disadvantage. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let me just roll it normal.
all right. Let me see.
There we
what's
go.
happening.
It's fixed now. It's not rolling with advantage. All right, there we go. So second attack. Oh wait, he's going to try to stun on that first one. So here we go. Key stunning
Cultist
strike.
10's dead. He's already dead. He's down. He's unconscious. He
How
failed
did he
system
die?
shock. He failed system shock and got knocked unconscious.
From me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
System shock result dropped to 0 but stable, so he's out.
All right. See if I can reach any of these other guys. I can reach this guy over here. We'll target him. And he will swing Mighty Tenebrous. And here's the damage.
I don't know what happened to my music tonight.
And then I'll get some more music. He's going to try the stunning strike.
He's down. He's down already.
Oh, he's down? Okay.
Yep. So don't take any key off.
All right. So came in. All right. That will be his turn. And he screams. He says audibly. He emits audibly. Does not scream at all. It's just very calm voice, but it's very loud. And with his prestidigitation, not prestidigitation, but how he can't speak. I mean, he can speak, but his lips don't move. So who cares? But he just says, "Ghouls! There are ghouls in here."
Okay. Valor.
Gonna go up 30. Actually,
I'm really digging the dynamic lighting in here, though. This map is.
Is this from the module, Jared, or you found this map with the dynamic lighting?
It is.
What?
It is.
If I
not
get to
from the
there,
module.
will I see the cult? I can step out to here. That's 25. Can I see that cultist now?
I think you would see the one. You should see
Right
16
right
to
under
your
me?
south and
Yeah.
15. Yeah.
I'll come down one and swing at him.
And that wasn't too much movement.
No, that was 30.
Okay. That is a hit. I've got ghoul music and everything, and I don't know why it's not working. It was working earlier.
All
Let me
right.
see if I can find something else.
Well, this is fine. This is good.
That 20 is dead, and then I will just stay here, and that is it.
All right. Just
I
trying
didn't
to find
even
him.
see the cultist that was there. There was a cultist right by you, Valor.
Yep.
The dynamic lighting zone.
You can't see him behind the fence.
Okay.
I saw him as soon as I got past the threshold.
All right.
All right. Ghoul.
They're hiding in the room, in the doors and rooms. Watch yourself.
Why is it not letting him come out? There we go. Come on. So this ghoul is going to come out here. Going to target old Master Shin because he's right there in front of his face. And we're going to do a claw attack. Come on. Paralyzing claw attack. Come on. Oh, it's a hit.
Whoa, it's a hit. What's a hit? Hold on.
What is 23.
23, I will shield.
All
Shin
right.
will use his reaction to shield. Hold on, let me get
Okay.
my sheet back up. I was trying to find the different music. All right. Let's see. Where's my shield? Here we go. Boom. All right, and I'll mark this shield, the spell off.
All right,
Roll
so that
for
was
the
claw. Now roll for the spell. Thank you, Valor.
Has anybody else cast a spell yet?
Not here. Up, you're good. Natural 20. Boy, that's a waste
yeah.
of a 20. So, all right, so now bite attack.
I know it's not. It saved me from getting hit and paralyzed.
And that's a miss. All right. This ghoul comes down here. And claw attack on Valor.
Dead fiend.
Damn it. And miss.
Thank you.
Leviathan.
Come again.
Little Leviathan.
All right. Little Leviathan will. 25. Can't get into the room, so it's just going to come to here and hang out.
Okay. L3.
Oh. You tell me what you're going to let her do as far as passing through.
I don't think you can make it.
10, 15, 20, 25. You could block the passageway, or
Double move and go forward.
she's pretty tall. I'm going to say that she could use all of her movement to come up here and step over this fence.
That's exactly what she's going to do.
So she steps over and boom, there's she doesn't really step over it so much as she busts through it like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah!
Banger, boomer, banger.
And there is that cultist right in front of her.
And that was all of her movement, right?
That's all her movement.
Okay.
But she's right there on the cultist.
Perfect. What's that behind her? What's that terrain looking like?
It's like shrubbery, low shrubbery.
Low shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
You do see the cultist there. You can attack that cultist that's right below you.
I thought you said that was double movement. That's only half.
I said that was just your regular movement.
Okay. Well, in that case, she's gonna try to fucking grapple cultist number 2.
All right.
Shit, you probably kill him with 2 attacks.
You could just punch him.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that.
Unless you want to use him to swing into other people as your weapon.
She might like that.
Yeah, whatever you do. Hey, you
She'll,
do you.
She'll just punch.
Okay. Getting fisty with it.
Yeah.
Hit. Hit.
Yeah. Dead.
Boom. Dead. Dying. Boom.
She's a rock'em sock'em robot.
Just you guys are just annihilating these weak former slaves that have escaped and are just trying to make a life for themselves.
That's what we're doing. We're hating on slaves.
I'm sorry, they're cannibals. They said they eat people.
They said they ate minotaurs.
They said they ate their enemies.
Minotaurs
period.
are people too.
All right, here
And we
comes.
asked what their enemies were. And
I heard they eat animals.
All right, so here comes Cultist 11, going to come up here and attack on L3. That's going to miss. And going to miss. All right.
She's just duck and dive and weave and like Muhammad Ali in the corner of that ring.
Ghoul 6 comes up here on old Shin Shin, the dog-faced boy, going to claw attack. Oh, that's going to 23. That's going to miss.
He's a 28 to hit me.
And
Jeez.
miss. Oh, you fucking suck.
Well, it's only +2, even if you rolled a natty 20. I guess it would hit. But it wouldn't be a
I've
critical.
got to get a natural
Natty-
20 to hit.
Natty 20 hits automatically.
Yeah.
All right, this ghoul comes running out, and he's going to attack EB. Claw attack. Miss. Bite attack. Miss. I don't know why they even put this encounter in
Him
here.
go ahead and make a save against this.
You're the DM. I'm just gonna point that out.
That's true. I could have avoided it, but I thought it might make for some fun role play. So succeeds.
We tried to role play, but we're not good at it.
I thought that was a good encounter.
And with that, I gotta head out and get the baby here real quick while Cameron finishes some college
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
We'll see you
College
guys.
stuff. Are you done for the night?
Yeah, I'd say I might be done for the night.
All right. Okay.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
Later.
Zilch.
All right, Zilch sees Ghoul 11 running. Oh, there it is. That's what, 15. I go here. Is there any way I can get on the inside of that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to stay right there. 10 feet. Raise my hand. And all those poison shrooms that I've been picking up, following EB and everybody else, I'm just going to spray them with poison spray. Do I have to roll beforehand?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need to roll what,
If
a
it's a spell, you
d20?
got to roll a d20.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, so close. So you hold your hands out to launch that poison spray at it, and it kind of sputters. But it finally, as you reemphasize the second word of the verbal component, and the poison jets out of your hands. But you notice that it has zero effect whatsoever on this ghoul,
Gotcha. And I'm going to
as
take another
ghouls
step
are
up.
immune to poison.
I'm just going to kind of go back up, let everybody else shuffle in.
You put
Also
the
going to let
impact.
everybody know that they're not, can't be hurt by poison.
Of course, you can't poison the dead.
All right, advantage on claw attack on EB. Miss. Now he's going to bite. And that's going to hit. Unfortunately, there's no chance of paralysis on the bite attack. Torment.
All right, Torment is going to 5-foot step down to here. He is going to target Ghoul 11 and let fly the first arrow. Jesus, and a miss. Second arrow.
Joe's gonna roll.
I hit.
Joe's gonna roll. All right. It's 21 points of damage, and it saves on the system shock.
And then he's going to take a step back, and as he does, now that the ghoul has his attention, he's going to like flip him off. And that's his turn.
All right. Excellent. All right. So this cultist is going to come around here. Going to target EB. Scimitar attack and miss, and scimitar attack and miss. Chance.
How high are the ceilings?
Oh, plenty high.
Plenty.
I'm going to just fly right over Ghoul 11.
Okay. So we'll say you're 40 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Because he's got plenty of movement. Come on. So right here.
And when I get up to here, I'm going to see to the right. No.
What in the world?
Where am I?
Oh,
You have to go through the door. It won't go over the wall.
Now, what's going on is it was moving the cultist when I moved that attacked EB when I moved Chance. So it pulled him away from EB. So then I pushed the cultist back, and then it moved Chance back.
Oh, gotcha. So now when I get here, what do I see Cultist 5 and Cultist 9, or where are they?
Okay, you see cultist 5 in between those buildings. You see the door right there below Cultist 5 on either of those buildings that's open. You see Cultist 6 out here. I actually might not because they're kind of far away from you all.
Where's Rule 9?
Ghoul 9?
Is in
Yeah.
the room. The door's
He's
open,
in
but
that
he's
room.
inside that house.
He's in that room with the door. He's right in the doorway of that little shack there.
But I can't see him.
You can't see him. No, the door's open, but you don't see him.
Okay.
He's under the eave.
Under the eave, as they say.
You know, Bag End doesn't have any eaves.
Oh boy, I don't have any great options here, guys. All right, I will target Cultist 5. And I will cast Sasha's Hideous Laughter.
I mean, I didn't even get to do anything here that could have made this an interesting fight.
I mean, if there weren't
added
ghouls
some
here,
more.
I would suggest trying to calling the slaves down and saying, "Hey, you don't have to follow that crazy person." But with all these ghouls around, I don't think
Yep.
that's
That's fair.
And
That
so
is
I've
fair.
flown up here to Gash. He's right underneath me. I'm going to talk to him and go, Gash, get yourself out of here before you get yourself hurt. You've done enough. You've done your best. You've done enough.
You fucked up enough.
All right. All
Get
right.
the fuck out of here.
You could just hand wave through this and just give us the magic items that are here.
Well, we could.
What if they do nothing but hit crits from now on? Then we're in trouble.
All right. So he's going to come over here on Old Master Shin. Going to claw attack with advantage in the flank. Come on. Roll. Come on.
It's a 28 to hit me.
Yeah, I've got to have to hit a natural 20 to hit you. That's all I got. I mean, and miss. All right, Ghoul 5 is going to come out. Oops. Man, everything is lagging tonight. All right. Gonna attack old Shin Shin.
Bring it.
No advantage though. Miss and miss. Cultist 12. Cultist 10 comes out, pulls out a short bow. He's going to shoot at old Gash the Gnoll.
No.
Who tried to deceive his people.
Not his people, are they?
And he's going to miss twice. The cultist people. Tried to deceive the cultist people.
Yeah. You said his people. Oh, his. Got you. Yeah.
Yep.
When you try to deceive, what's that saying?
Oh, what tangled webs we weave when we try to deceive. Andy
There you
Griffith used to say that all the time. Old Andy. And
Ange.
His wisdom was 18, by the way.
yes, it was.
Cultist 14.
And Matlock had a charisma at 20.
That's true.
I've never seen one episode of Matlock.
Really?
Not one.
You've cheated yourself, my
Yeah.
friend.
Not one.
You fucked up, Steven.
Yeah, I did.
Gray-haired Andy. He ain't nothing to
Fumble
sneeze at.
Rooski.
God damn it, I'm fucking bleeding. Hold on.
Okay. And miss. Cultist 9.
Shit.
All right.
Yeah, just nuisance.
It's going to double move to here. Gash the Gnoll. He's got 2 cultists up here on his business.
got strength stuff. He's got some extra strength to him.
He is going to. He's got this little short spear on his back. He's going to pull it out, and he will jab at this cultist that just came up here to him, and he will miss. And now he's going to take a bite attack at him, and he's going to
Yeah.
hit.
Max.
Fails on the system shock. Drops to 0. So
Yeah.
Gash just misses
him
with
go.
the spears. He kind of uses the spear almost to like pull, like block him as that cultist comes up running to him, and then he just like reaches out with his, because he's big now, and he reaches out and just chomps into this dude's neck and just rip, like any dog seeing on a rag bone, just shaking his head back and forth, and just rips this thing's throat right out. And Daiki.
All right. Daiki has been itching. She's going to come to here.
Just try some Vagisil for that itch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get him a pouch and let him have some of our pounds of mushrooms.
Can I get through there?
Sure.
But it's just not accepting it, I guess. There we go. She would target this guy. Do I have him targeted? I can't really see.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. She will whisper Igneous. She will swing. Wait a minute. She can break it on the other side of it. No, she can't fit there. All right. So she will swing Igneous. 22. Second attack. What's a hit? Wow.
They do not have great AC or tons of hit points. It falls dead.
All right, and then she has some more movement. She will. She's got 20 more movement. She will come up here and try to take some of the heat off of Gash,
Okay.
so he doesn't get killed by these guys, and that will be her turn. Wait, she's got a bonus action. She will hit this ghoul with her martial arts. Forgot about that. There we go. She's going.
She learned the crane kick yet?
She just did the crane kick right there. And she also at level 5, she goes up to a D6 with her martial arts, which is better. And she's going to try to stun this guy because she has stunning strike. Yes, he is stunned. Sweet. All right.
She got to stun a ghoul.
She did.
I know.
All right. That's it.
All right. Cultist 6. Gonna pull out his crossbow and he's going to shoot it at old Shin Shin. Gonna miss and shoot again. Gonna miss. Natural 1.
Who was shooting at me again?
One of the cultists.
Which one?
Cultist 6. The
How did
fumble.
Cultist 6 see me?
It's just a little box. It's just a little box there.
Well, but I mean, according to my thing, you can't see through them.
Yeah, I'm calling an audible.
That's cool. Then I get to shoot
Fumble.
too.
You are unconscious until you make a DC 10 con save. Starting at the next turn. So he's down. He like trips and falls and hits his head on something as he's running up there to shoot Shin with the bow. Cultist 4. Shin is surrounded, but it doesn't matter.
Fine.
Miss. Miss. So I tell you what I'm thinking about here. It's 10 o'clock, and I can't hit any of you people. And this is, had Gash stayed alive, I might have been able to make this somewhat interesting. But as it is, I can't. I mean, it's just going to be a slaughter that's going to take forever. So
You said had Gash stayed as alive. Was Gash not alive?
No,
not Gash.
Gashna.
Not Gash.
Gashna.
Grisha.
Yeah, he didn't last long.
On
Make
the
him
other
sick.
hand, you are using resources to some extent.
We're probably rusty in this town afterwards just because I'm out of resources.
Gonna hit Daiki. Do damage. And she is going to save. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Over the course of the next couple minutes, you all basically wipe out all of these cultists, all of these ghouls.
I was gonna thunder wave these fuckers.
That would have been cool, but it's just like I said, the only chance I had to make this interesting was to keep Grisha alive, and EB wiped that out right out of the gate. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up on that fight, and you kill them all. Everything gets quiet. And this little community, this little village, this little shanty town, the Filth Riddens, is yours for the taking if you so choose, as all the enemies are vanquished. And as you look around and you begin to investigate, you find some random coins and a few random gems, but it is essentially peanuts.
Ooh, I love peanuts.
Are they
And
dry roasted or
Mom
are
go crazy on a cashew nut.
honey roasted.
they honey
Got
roasted?
hazelnuts,
You can get that one.
cashew nuts,
Yeah, thank you.
pistachio nuts, macadamia nuts, pecan nuts. God, that's such a great movie.
My mama
Such
go
a great
crazy on a
character.
cashew nut.
Best in show. Has that
Yep.
guy got 2 left feet?
That's a great movie.
So
That's
that
all
is
bad.
where we will end it for tonight. We will
magic item.
rejoin next Sunday, where you will likely, if all goes well, make your way to the Gallery of Angels to get the last components of that you need for Vizirin before he sends you off to Menzo Baranzan.
So we need to go in one of
The
these rooms
drow. We need to go.
go in one of these rooms and hut it up.
Yeah, and then we need to go back to that little fortress.
Yeah.
And we have to do that after a level up. I'm going to take advantage or
Oh, I can get in.
identify.
I will give you guys a long rest right now, so we've got that out of the way.
All right.
I don't need identify to get in there. I can get in there.
Wait.
Oh, can you now?
I can.
Okay.
You said
All
what
right.
he said.
What's that?
He
I said,
did.
"You said what he said."
He counted to 3. So there's your long rest. And for anyone that is still with us, thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. And, we're all still kind of getting ourselves accustomed to this new streaming format. It's not something that we'd ever thought we thought about doing when we started this, but here we are, and we hope you're enjoying it, and we hope you'll continue to join us next Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The Abyssmals will convene once again.
Reconvene.
Reconvene.
We're going to
Thank you, everybody.
convene before the convene.
Great.
Good job, guys.
Good
Great
job.
game, fellas.
Thank you. Thank you. Good.
Y'all take care. Have a good night. God
You
bless.
too. Later.
Yeah.
Are we signed off, Jeff?